something. Like I had, and then like everybody came in, they rolled up characters, and then they just ghosted me.
Yeah, in
Nice.
Brazil, it's not that common to actually even like online D&D in Brazil is still like very recent, very new, and there is
Mm.
some people who do it seriously, but we start with these people that are not RPG gamers, they're just like into the idea. So it's really, I
Yeah.
think, a little bit of ignorance. The guy doesn't understand the point that he said that 2 hours of game was like already too much. 3 hours was
Oh,
too
yeah.
long
It's
of a
called
game, and I'm like,
listen to a
what?
podcast,
That's
dude.
what. Know what you're getting yourself in, and like yeah, like he couldn't say he didn't want to do that, but in the last minute, it's not like he's not ghosting because you can't like ghost people that you kind of know, it's random people from the internet. That I get ghosts all the time with random people on the internet. But it's kind of expected with people that you know from outside of gaming, and it's not even they're not even gamers at all. You start to feel that it's like more like, yeah, nope, those guys will not. Like they say they're having fun, but at the same time they say, "Oh, I don't want this to be something that is like an appointment, a job." And we are like, man, if it feels like a job to you, then you shouldn't be playing. You know, like, of course not. But then don't take.
Yeah.
I'm cool about it. In fact, I don't much care, but the GM he got really pissed off. I think the fact that the GM has to think about all the settings, all the balances. We are making our own system as we go, so he's also thinking about all the table weapons and stuff like that. And he thought, man, like it's
All the
kind of
work they do.
disrespectful. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm you with people that are completely unrelated to this situation, and you're telling me that if you don't show up to a game, it's because you're dead. Like yeah, very good, very refreshing. That's it. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Like I'll
Be right
miss an
back, guys.
RPG and I'm dead. Then I'll say I can't make it, guys. I'm sorry. you know.
It's like, sorry, I can't come in. I'm dead. Your shift starts at
I
7.
paused
You
and looked at
better
them
be
because
here.
I was like, yeah, sorry.
No excuse. uh,
It, what's yeah, okay, good. I have everything prepared. Then shall we go live?
Sure.
Good.
I'm ready
Okay.
when you are.
I think we already are with voice, kind of, but
Yeah.
Let me practice a little bit of my accent of Donan Sabetuti.
Wait a sec. Uh, oh well.
Très bien.
Wait a minute. I feel like someone's missing. A gold is missing.
Yeah, Gold
no.
has to do like trucker stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he had to
There,
check
he's
in.
coming back.
I know. I just was just confused for a moment. I didn't really pay attention to the conversation, but I think I did him say that he'll be gone for a moment. Anyways, it's live now. And yeah, let's start this session. So yeah, welcome back to the Underdark.
Actually, it says we're offline right now.
Wait, what?
Oh, there it goes. Now we're going
First
live
it
again.
starts with video and then the stream starts. It's a bit confusing, to be fair.
All right. Yeah. Well, I could hear her the whole time we were chatting.
It's a bit annoying sometimes.
We were
Technology
live.
is an amazing thing.
It's amazing and very much annoying sometimes. Not that.
Yeah,
Where did we
like the
last stop?
the first no, first technology bug was when the guy hit his finger on a hammer. You know, like technology is always annoying since the beginning.
Yeah, and I just forgot where we last were.
I have no clue. It's been 2 weeks.
yes, I know
I've
where
barely
you
slept
last were.
since then.
You should totally sleep so much, Melinda. Anyways, yes, I know where we last left off. You were stuck in your rooms, cells, and the gold was.
That's right.
You tried to get, and you got gold out to try to explore to find out what happened, and he's now stuck in a separate cell, unconscious and poisoned by an arrow.
That's right.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not the healer of the group, so I can't help anyway. Even if I could figure out how to get out or know what was going on with him.
Now then, what would you guys like to
But
do?
he's in a separate room, right?
Yes, he's in a completely separate room.
Yeah.
Your door is barred up, locked up with a board before the door, so you cannot get out.
Well, like good little slaves, we'll probably just sit in there and be grumpy.
And play a bit of games?
Yeah, I'm not really planning on trying
We
to
were
plan
playing
another
Dragon,
escape
right?
yet.
Yeah, I think you were
We
playing Dragon
were
Chess.
Dragon Chess.
Yeah, you were playing
Yes,
Dragon
we were
Chess.
playing Dragon Chess or something, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, gonna need that crowbar I gave you. Go to play Dragon Chess. You're taking too long.
Well,
Well,
he's on course for the next
the
hour.
crowbar would expire anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's knocked out. So, what would the three of you who are currently awake do besides playing Dragon Chess?
I think I would maybe. I don't know. I don't have any lock picking abilities. I can pass through the window, I believe. Can I pass through the window?
No, the gold passed through
Yeah.
because of his because he's so tiny, but you would be too big to get through the space.
Yeah, so really difficult.
Yeah.
I can material thieves' tools to try to lockpick the door, I believe.
I mean, to be able to pick the lock, there would need to be a lock on the other side, and to hear nails being hit against the wall from the other side. So picking the lock wouldn't exactly help. But I mean, you can attempt to pick the lock if you find it.
We were nailed shut inside the cell.
Yeah, you were shut inside the. Yeah.
Oh, that is bad. We have to destroy the door.
Yeah. To get out, you would have to destroy the door. Yes.
So
Oh,
I'll mention this to Mindia.
I do have a question actually. What did I do with my crossbow?
It's invisible, so they did not notice it.
Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't too sure if I left it in the room, they confiscated it, or what.
Nope.
Nope.
If they can't see it, you still got it.
Okay.
And I mean, you
Ignore me.
still have there's still a half rock, a white dragonmon, and the dwarf with you in the cell. Or just
Use the dwarf as a battering ram. Is he a stone dwarf?
he's an Underdark dwarf, so
There's
Well,
really no point
I
in
mean,
trying
do
to
we
break
have
out.
any
I don't know
drugs to
what we're
make him
going to do.
stoned? I mean, do
Oh.
we have any drugs to make him stoned? And then we theoretically have a stone dwarf, so now we have a stone battering ram.
I mean, you
Yes,
can.
I'm using word games here, okay?
I mean, you can try and get some rocks out of the walls.
Try to get the out of the walls.
Wooden floor and walls. Uh, stone walls and floor.
Well, I would know that's probably stupid to try and escape if we have no place to go.
Well, I'm
I
just
mean, we don't have a
mentioning that.
plan yet, do we? What was our plan? Were we supposed to be doing something? We already did our first little mission that they told us to do. They gave us
Currently,
some
no. You
weapons.
currently do not have a mission, and
Yeah,
you
we
try
don't have
to get
anything.
out. No, wait. You are
And,
not.
and they sneak us to the tree whenever we do need to. So we just have to wait patiently, like good little slaves, until we're told
Okay,
what to
okay.
do next.
Let me pitch you an idea. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
have valuable items in your home, right? Imagine that. And
Mm-hmm.
then you are being invaded, your terrain invaded. You want to keep your valuables safe and sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Away from any danger. But if the danger is too great and they like overtake you, they will take your goods anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that those goods are slaves, more specifically us, and that
Mm-hmm.
somehow our masters are being attacked, and maybe we'll be like handed over by these attackers if they win. So I'm kind of afraid to just stay here and wait and just hope that Arya wins.
Are we being attacked right now?
I mean, you don't know. You just know that there's a lot of chaos going on outside,
Okay.
from the frantic
Yeah.
footsteps and the shouting from outside.
I'm just kind of waiting for our guy to come and get us out. Our Cochrane or whatever. What is he?
Kobold.
Alpha? Something? The Kobold. Whatever he was. The one
Man,
from the
forgot me
no,
already?
the one from the library. The library guy.
Ah,
Inku. Inku.
the
The
library.
Kinku.
Kinku.
Kenku.
Thank you. That's what it is. I was like, what is that thing called? The
Kintu.
weird one.
Too. His name is right.
Kito.
Which, of
Yes.
course, we are waiting for Gold to come. Our Gold Dragon is supposed to come and get us out.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm calculating at least 2 hours that he hasn't come back. At least, right? So I'm
Oh,
kind of
just
like,
let me check something with how long that drow poison is active. Might take a
because
moment.
like
Yes, it
the
takes an hour for
crowbar.
the poison.
Okay,
Hold
so
on
the
a second.
crowbar would have evaporated, and I would have made the chess for us to play a little bit, and that would be like 1 hour or something. No.
Hmm.
So basically, after an hour passes, the crowbar disappears, and you play chess.
Yep. We're
That's
waiting
what
for
I have in mind.
our Golden Dragon to come rescue us.
Got it. Then, yeah.
To grab a hold of some keys or something, but yeah, I know he's poisoned. We don't know he's poisoned, but I mean, if you do have lock picking tools, which I doubt you do because we don't have anything.
I can have anything if you want. Like if it's small,
Oh,
I
because
can
you
make
can
it.
make it. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, make some lock picking tools and give it a shot
Do
if
you
you know how to pick
Yeah,
locks.
give me an
I'm
investigation
gonna
check
pick
if
the
you're
lock.
searching for the lock. Investigation check to find the lock.
An investigation check to find the lock? Oh, it may not lock on our side at all.
Or it's just extremely well hidden.
Would I get advantage because I used to live there?
You would
Or
not
would you
have
say I've
experience.
never been in the slaves area?
You would not have
Well,
been. You would have had a different
I
story.
can just ask for help. I can just say, wait a second, I can't find the lock. Mindia, can you help me find it?
Nope.
Oh,
7. That's a nope.
okay.
Even with the help action, really?
With a
Help action gives
gives
advantage.
disadvantage, yes.
Oh, if he wants the help action, then yeah, he'd want it. But because I rolled a 7 to investigate myself. That's with a +5, ladies and gentlemen.
Ouch.
How? Okay, I have a +6, so should be at least 8. Oh, that's 13 plus 6. That's 19.
Ooh, congratulations.
There you go.
Nice.
After a very in-depth searching of the door, using your hands as well to just go over the door, you find the lock. Very well hidden, with the eye not even, for the eye not visible, but with your hands you can feel it. And so you have found the lock.
Okay, I will conjure tools, thieves' tools, and pick the lock.
Give me
What
an
should I roll?
set of hand check for lock picking.
Not that bad. Oh, true! It's a 5 in total.
You
That is a.
are
That,
unsuccessful in picking the lock.
we are never leaving
Disadvantage
this
on
room.
sleight of hand? Why do I have disadvantage on sleight of hand?
You have
That's
disadvantage
funny.
on sleight of hand because of the shield that represents your mage
Oh.
armor. So you don't actually have disadvantage on anything.
But I don't, yeah, because I don't actually have a shield. I have armor of Agathis. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
You have armor of
I was like,
shadow.
why
mage
is
armor.
that there?
Oh yeah,
I
D&D
see.
Beyond really needs to have like
And
the
acrobatics and
the
athletics.
armor
Yeah.
of this, the magic thing be
Yeah.
an actual thing.
Yeah, it needs to give your armor class a boost instead of like having to cheat and put shield in there and then have to remember which things you don't actually have disadvantage
Oh,
in, which is actually everything. I don't have disadvantage in any of those things.
I did some research, and a studded leather armor +1, which is a rare item, gives you a 13. Bless you.
Thank you.
Gives you a 13 plus your whole dexterity.
Ooh.
So if you give
Question,
yourself
is it
that, that will give you mage
what
armor.
type, is it light armor?
I think studded leather is light. I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yes,
what I
because
used. I think I
any
just
leather
put
or hide is light armor.
I just put a +1
Um,
shield is all I have. It just made it simple.
Okay.
I know I only have disadvantage in perception, and that's only in direct sunlight, so.
You and me both.
Oh, I just changed it up if you update your page. Anyways, then I guess anybody else wants to try and lockpick that door? You have the tools, you know where it is. Who wants to try and lockpick that door?
Drow, you are Drow. Drows do evil things. Locking is an evil thing. You should be good at lockpicking.
Picking locks.
that is classist.
I'm. Is
Yeah,
definitely.
out of
Thank you.
character now. Danan is not a likable character, and I hope
And he
you
doesn't
understand
care.
this.
My sleight of hand is only a +2. I'm a warlock, dude.
You can still
Oh, I'm
attempt.
better. Oh, how quaint.
Allow
Yes,
me to
I'm a
assist.
warlock. I have no freaking clue what I'm doing with a lockpick.
He's a wizard. He has also no clue.
Uh,
Does anybody have a better? Do we have a rogue at all?
unfortunately, no.
Iron Hand, can you give it a try?
Do you wish me to disassemble the door or merely open it?
Open it
Well,
would be fine, thank you.
open it, will be fine, yes.
Very well.
Disassemble an overkill?
Otherwise, if we have barbarian power, you could always just break down the
Ooh, an
damn
18.
thing.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
You picked the lock and successfully opened up the loop in which food would have gotten through to your room. And if you were to stick your hand through, you would notice a piece of wood that you can move around a bit by using your hand.
And I'll attempt to open the door using that device.
Give me a strength check then, please.
Oh, wonderful.
Woohoo!
Just straight strength.
Straight strength. You are unsuccessful in pushing the bar away that is keeping the door closed. Anyone else?
Unfortunately, friends, I cannot
Uh-oh.
get the correct angle.
Oh no.
Wait. I'll help you. Use this, and I'll conjure a crowbar this time to multiply his force. You can, like, assume it's an advantage for the previous test, because I should have mentioned, I don't know how it works.
Oh no, I have mage armor. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know
Ooh,
why I said armor of
16.
Agathis. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Well, I assumed you meant mage armor. So
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, I do have armor of Agathis also, just for the hey, F you for
Jasmine, you
hitting
don't
me.
need to take specialist for mage armor away as it is a cantrip for you.
Oh, that's right. That
But
is
only
right.
if you cast it on yourself. Anyways, with a 16
Huh?
by using the crowbar
Oh yeah,
and
I get it. Okay.
rolling, you successfully managed to push the bar away and open the door up. You are now
High five!
free. And
Okay.
How tall are you?
I am 1 meter and 60. I'm kind of tallish. Maybe, like, I think it's 7 feet and a half, maybe.
Oh,
Not
cool. So we're the same height. So I just
wait, how tall are you
cool.
meters, Gager?
I don't know exactly. I think like 5 meters is close to 1 meter.
No,
She's
a meter
super tall.
50
She's
is
like
No.
5'11".
5 feet. 5 feet is roughly a
She's
meter 50. It's a bad conversion, but it's a pretty simple
she's
one.
almost a foot taller than you. Sorry.
I'm
yeah.
not.
I don't know.
So
I'm
I
shorter than your
actually
kneecap.
I'm terribly
I'm
sorry.
really
Like
bad.
I have no metric
I don't
whatsoever.
either.
Yeah.
I can only do the
Like,
roughest conversions with feet.
what is
Yeah.
an
Anyway,
average height in feet?
Iron Hand is 8 feet tall.
And what's an
Um,
average height in feet?
5. 5 is pretty average.
5'8"
Yeah,
is
I'd be
supposed to
7.
be
I think
average
8,
male.
6 or 7. But like one. Yeah, that's it.
5'8" is supposed to be average male height. I am 5'10" and 3/8.
Okay.
I have no idea how
I'm
tall I
taller than
am
the
in
average
feet.
man.
Inches and feet are weird. Like I'm not gonna lie and say
Yeah.
that Imperial's better.
You're taller than me, definitely. If you
Yeah, but no,
you're tall.
I'll raise my hand up to high five. I was just making sure I didn't have to like kneel down.
No, I'm not like gold at all.
Yeah, no.
I'm
You
a
raise
high
your
elf, so
kneecap
I'm pretty
for high
tall.
five for gold.
I'm pretty long. I'm pretty long, I'd say. I look taller than I really am because I'm skinny also.
Yeah, she's super
Uh,
skinny, super tall.
so
Yeah.
is gold like on the ground outside the room, or
No,
did he get moved
he
somewhere else?
he got moved somewhere else. He got moved in a
Okay.
different room. But now you
Hey,
are out free and in the hallways. With
alright,
no one really paying attention to you. A draw just runs past you, not paying attention.
alright, I would like to try to find where they took gold.
Do you ask the guard or do you just try and look for him?
That's a good question.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of that interaction. Hey, we just escaped. Can you let us know where our friend is?
Yeah, it's like, do do I know that I'm not supposed to be out of the room?
Yeah, we're not supposed to be out of the room. I'm pretty sure we know that.
We're not supposed to be out of the room. But if we're out
Yeah.
of the room, we're sneaking around. We're going to go try and find gold.
Alright, yeah, okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure the other two will be like, I start to go ask where gold is, and they're like, no, 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 no. They don't know that we're out, and so then I just look for like evidence of where they took him.
Then give me an
I'm gonna.
investigation check.
Would
Do you
I
believe that's a
know
natural
where
20?
Awesome!
Awesome.
You see marks on the floor of a kobold laying on the floor and then being picked up and put in, and then you you just follow what you think the right footsteps are, and then you come across a cell with a few bars, metal bars, as a window at the top, which you can just look through,
Are
and
there
there
any
you see.
keys anywhere? Are there keys
Wait, let me
hanging
continue.
anywhere?
Let me continue, please. And when you look through these metal bars, you see gold, I think awake now, or if you just waited until his crowbar disappeared, then he's awake now. And there are there are keys 7 feet away from said door on the wall.
Okay, grab those keys and go unlock the door for him.
Oh, hey guys! How'd you get
Hello,
out?
gold.
I
We've
opened
been
the
Well,
door.
looking for you.
Iron Hand gave us a help.
I'm sorry, you broke up there.
I said Iron Hand gave us a hand. An Iron Hand, in
Oh,
fact.
Ha ha
is it?
ha.
Wasn't that?
Okay.
And he just pukes.
Okay. Nice. This is wonderful. I'm so happy that we've found you. Let's go ahead and find our way out, see what's going on.
Yes. Do you have any clues of what
Well,
is going on outside?
all of you, please give me a wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
Just a second.
Yeah, give me a second as well.
13.
21.
Let's wait for Geijo and Gold to give a wisdom save as well.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
5.
Fine.
And now for Donut.
Oosh. Oosh.
21.
This dice is
Good.
so tricky.
Now, what happens? Here, wait, let me just roll the dice really quick. Melinda, Gold, both of you take 5 psychic damage.
Oh boy,
Iron Hand
love
and
that.
Donan, you take no damage, and all of you just hear a voice in your head, saying it is beginning. The portal is opening, and she is staying. In your heads, at the same time, at the exact same moment.
Whoa.
Where is
The
this portal?
No answer, but Iron Hand, Donan, the two of you see slight blue dust that bleeds down the hallway. Menindagel, both of you see nothing. Just the same as before.
Friends, I have detected a strange blue dust and or mist. Shall we investigate?
I personally don't like to go into mist, or dust.
I
Are you
don't feel
excuse me,
so.
can I?
You're probably immune to poisons, right?
I don't
Yes.
feel so good. Blech.
Just don't get it on my shoes, please.
Um, would healing word fix him, or do we need to have something else?
Healing word would help him.
I'm not poisoned currently at the moment. It's just me waking up from being poisoned. It's pure role play.
Okay.
Even though I
Can
only
I
have,
ask you?
but
Go on.
by the way, I have 9 hit points left, so I'm halfway dead.
Cool. I want to ask what the voice said again because I didn't got it the first time.
Basically, wait, fuck. This is what
The
happens when you
portal
do
is
everything.
opening.
The portal, yes, the portal is opening, and she isn't going. I think.
She isn't going.
Yeah, and she isn't going. Yeah, that's what it said roughly. This is what happens when you do everything on pure improvisation.
The voice is saying that. I'm like, I am really deep in thought trying to understand the meaning of this message. She, who is speaking, what portal it could be, I don't know. I like really engaged in this.
Alright, I'm gonna. I look at Gold. Tawny friend, please get on your
Yeah.
feet. And then he gets 5 HP back.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Wow, you rolled a 1.
Yep, a 1 on a D4. So
It's not too surprising, you could say.
no. And then I guess I'll walk towards the blue stuff I saw.
Okay. Well then, let me just do a bit of skedaddle. You are now more underground. You go down some stairs. I just put you in a random order. And before you before you is another pair of doors.
Oh, great. Doors.
Doors.
Hate
I'm
doors.
Damn.
I'm having Ascension flashbacks.
Doors were not fun.
No, our enemies. Worst enemies.
It's the purple cloud of dust is coming from the door.
Yes, the blue dust is going through the door.
I wonder if that
But
is
other
the
side of the door,
portal.
right?
Other side of the door, yes.
I wonder if it has something to do with that portal they were speaking of in our head.
It feels like yes. I want to test ident. I don't have the materials. Does anyone have a pearl?
A
No.
pearl?
I need a pearl.
Nope.
Sorry, friend.
Uh, what was that fancy rock that I
That's
got
okay.
last game?
It's lucky sun rock, basically. +1 to all checks.
Okay.
Even to cast it as a ritual, it demands the components, right?
I think even if you cast it so it. What do you
Makes-
want to cast?
That's what I imagine. Identify.
Oh yeah, nah. Identify. I'm not gonna say you need a component for that. So you are basically trying to
Can I
identify the door.
identify the purple dust?
You cannot see the dust. No, wait. Yes, you can see the dust, but wait. Let me just read through identify for a
I
moment.
can cast
Just what's sneaking
Well, you
through the
cannot touch
door.
it, so you cannot cast at it.
detect
But
magic before just to confirm it is magic, so I won't cast it on something that is
well,
mundane, you know?
when you basically cast detect magic as either a ritual or through a spell slot, it does not appear on this area
Okay.
of effect. Neither can you touch it to identify it, so it would also not work.
Well, it would show if
Oh,
there's
yes.
any sort of magical aura, wouldn't there? No?
No, it's just there. You
Or is
see
it
it, but
through? It's because it's
it's not
through the
magical.
door.
It's through the door. It's also in the place where you currently are, but it's not within either 30 feet of Donan, and he cannot touch it. Do you
Okay.
try and
But
open
it
the
is
door?
magical, right?
It's not magic. It does not appear on detect magic.
Okay, okay. So it's time to open the door.
You open the
Yep.
door, right, and you get into the next room with two different sets of doors. One to the left and one to the right.
Oh boy.
And we
Oh
open
boy.
both of them.
Well, it leads to two different hallways.
Okay,
Friends.
so do you want to? We want to stay together. I don't want to separate again.
Noted.
Left.
Strength in numbers.
Alright. What shall it be?
Left or right, friends.
I am to the left,
Okay, to the left. That's where I
but
was
I'm
gonna
mostly a
say.
centrist.
Let's just
Left and right.
So basically, from the viewpoint left, or from the character viewpoint left.
Character.
Well, depends on which way the characters are actually
The
technically
character, basically
facing.
from
They're
the
probably
viewpoint, our right is their left and our left is their right.
so stage right then.
Yeah,
Right? Is that right?
Looking at the
that's what
map,
I
so I
was
cannot
thinking.
see. So I can't say.
Which is our left.
Yeah, this is basically left. This is
Or is
basically their
our
left.
okay.
I basically just
I
flipped
don't know.
180
That
degrees and checked where left and where right would be for them.
oh, okay.
And if you turn around,
Mm-hmm.
there's a new door in front of you.
Oh, and we're
Another
upside
door.
down.
Yeah, I was too lazy to flip it.
And the
Otherwise,
blue dust is everywhere?
the
What is
blue
happening
dust
with the
is
blue dust?
the blue dust is still going. The blue dust is still going through that door. It was going both left and right before, but now it seems to be just going through that door, and it disappears after you followed it. So it's not behind you; it's just in front of you.
Interesting.
Be right back, guys. I gotta do something.
Okay,
Okay.
now let me ask your marching order. Who's going first? Who's going last? And who's second? And who's third?
I won't be in front.
I won't either.
I'm just gonna.
Sorry.
I think. Let me be completely honest. I think Iron Hand is the tank of this group.
Yes.
But to be completely honest, I think Gold will want to go in front because he's a golden dragon.
Yeah. That's probably fair.
I will actually assume my position of last time and go on top of Iron Hand's shoulders and point the way.
Okay.
Who's that
There you
again?
go.
It's a bit hard to see who's talking when I don't have the screen open. So who's going on Iron Hand's shoulders?
Gold.
I'm going to climb up onto Iron Hand's shoulders and point the way.
Good, then
You're
we have the
stuck under
marching
the
order.
doors.
Iron Hand, Gold, Melinda, and Donan. Any complaints?
Fine.
I'm perfect. Fine. Perfect.
Let me just do some quick little things. As an example,
Forward, Iron
doing
Bank!
this so that Gold is not ever seen on the map. And you go on out there and you see 4 mages, the mistress, her 3 bodyguards, 4 normal guards, 4 elite ones, and a giant fuck off portal over here.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Where's the portal at?
This is the
Can I get a
portal.
picture?
That big blue, thing there. I see it. Oh yeah, someone needs to stream for him.
Let me just screen share. Here you go.
Oh boy. That's a
One second.
lot of guards for 4 number 2 characters to deal with.
Well, there's a giant fuck off portal.
And
This
that.
is circle.
Okay. Thank you for keeping the aura around me so I can see my character on the screen.
Not a problem. I mean, I want you to be able to see your own character after all. And I also want to see him so that I don't forget him. So it's a win-win for
Leave him
everyone.
behind.
For everyone.
I need a new token.
I can make a token out of your picture if we put it in Discord.
There should be a couple of them. I think you have access to it. It's in my chat.
No, only you
chat.
have access to it. Well, Melinda can theoretically access it, but she's not supposed to, but yes, she can access it.
Yeah.
I'll make my own token with this image. I really like this representation of Dunham, like young boy with white hair. It's just perfect with the book and the arrows.
Well, as you are standing there in the corner, 3 people just pop out of the portal and lay on the floor. I do not have the special tokens on them because they are not important. They are... wait, let me just think. It's... I don't know what I'm... It's an elf, a high elf, a different drow, and basically the 3rd creature is a warforged. And they all just popped out of the portal, laying on the floor. They do not know what.
Friends, look.
Interesting.
There is a kinsman.
And then one of the mages that was originally standing in the back also just pops out of the portal, as if he's just been taken from somewhere and is now there.
Right, everybody except.
And
Hold
he's
the
quickly
token.
just running back to his original position
Because there's no
while
picture
the
in chat.
normal guards step forward with handcuffs at the ready, just and weapons drawn, ready to strike them down if they put up any resistance. They then lock them up and lead the three unsuspecting people out through the other pathway, ignoring you guys. What would you like to do?
I'm observing the scene because I didn't understand. Are they fighting each other? The guys who are invading, they are coming from the portal. They are aggressive.
No, they were not aggressive. They just popped out and were just laying on the floor. And they are very confused. And everybody else here standing is also extremely confused as to why they are appearing. And they just basically took in 3 people that just popped out of nowhere, and one of the wizards that was standing here to, in case some of them attacked, to basically just shoot them down with magic, worst case scenario. But it's just unconscious people popping out of the portal, and one of the wizards also just popped out of the portal, even though he was originally just standing in formation. Now,
That is
Okay, I'm
weird.
just observing this. I'm just observing to see how it plays out.
Yep, we're
I
Yeah, I
glad
would
think
that
like to hide.
happens.
I would like to hide, but I don't see anywhere in the room where I could efficiently hide. And also, I am afraid to even try to hide and roll poorly. And so I just like do nothing, just stand still.
well, yeah, doing nothing is perfectly fine.
well, Gold will attempt to hide, but it will be behind Iron Hand's head.
And I guess he is now trying to hide behind Iron Hand's head. And a person that you have currently only seen once show up, as you were basically sold to the mistress. The auctioneer just pops out of the portal, extremely confused as to why he just landed there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, what am I
Friends,
doing here?
I do believe
I-
the portal is malfunctioning.
Iron Hand, you do feel a low vibrating growl emanating from the back end of your skull.
And yeah, everybody's just confused as of the situation. And defender basically just steps forward. Rebecca, why are you in our mansion, in the house of the mistress? And Rebecca answers, it's the man that basically just sold you. If I knew, I would have told you that I would come by. But I don't know why I'm here. I just was doing my business, and then I popped out of here. At least I kept myself. At least I kept consciousness.
Ooh, yeah, are they sick from the transporting or whatever? Because going through portals, I've heard, makes you sick.
And they then start a
Really?
conversation with a bit of a whispered tone, and Most of the people
Yeah.
just go away except for 4 of the elite guards, but they then also leave as 4 normal warriors just
Stand
stand
guard.
guard. Yes.
Okay,
Alright.
so they're the ones bringing this in. I wonder if we should report this to the people in the tree.
And as they stand guard, one of them just stretches, looks around, and then he notices you. Stop right there! What are you doing here? You should be locked away in your cells.
Hello.
Right?
We have been
Huh?
repurposed to repair the portal. It apparently is malfunctioning.
This isn't our portal. This just appeared out of nowhere, and now stand down or we will use force.
We
I would
don't have any weapons. We are just standing here looking.
And
We'll go
besides,
back.
I'm sitting.
Bye.
I'm not standing.
Get down from the Warforged, Kobold,
Why?
so that we can put you back in your
apologies.
cells.
Apologies. My
Okay, we'll show
visual
ourselves
receptors are
back.
malfunctioning. I require the seeing eye kobold to move.
No, tell him the truth. We were just in our cell and we were teleported here.
Oh my
If you were,
god.
they would
Go
have
back
told
right
us
now.
and you would have
I'll see
already
you
been
later.
transported back.
Just
The only people
don't
that have
worry. I have them
transported.
under control. I will take them back to their cells. Don't worry. I've got
Bye.
it. Yes, I'll take them back. Don't worry. We'll just go
You
Yeah,
back the
send
yeah.
way
If
one.
you want me
they
to
came.
be in the
Yeah,
cell,
let's go back. We're
I'm
just gonna
moving
go
out.
back the way we came.
Good. Do your job properly. And then they just go back to standing guard. Do you guys? But they keep an eye on you. Do you leave?
Yeah, we'll go back the way we were coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna instigate a fight with the 4 guards.
Good. Got it. And then you leave this room.
Yep, we'll go back. I don't know if we'll go to our cell. Is there a way that we can get out into the yard and get to the tree?
Do you go? Do you try and go to the
Well, we
tree?
we can't always go to the other door
Or
as well.
we could go to the, well, we could, or we could go to the library and find our Cochrane, or our Kanku friend. I'm never gonna get that right.
So where are you going?
I'll never
Are you
forget
going
his name.
back to your? Are you going back to the cell, or are you going to the library, or going to the tree?
I
If
say
we
we
can
can we
get
go
to
down
the
the other hall?
tree.
Can we go down the
You
other
wanna,
hallway first and see what's there?
The other hallway of the place, of the
Well, you said
portal
that
room?
we had you said that we had opened up a door and then we had a choice of going left and right.
Yes.
We went left and we came to that room. What happens if we go right?
Well, I can tell you this right now. If you would have explored the right way, you would have just landed back in the portal room, basically.
so it
Oh,
didn't matter
okay.
which way we went, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't important which way you would have chosen. You would have ended up in the room either way. Now,
Okay,
what's the place you're
now,
going to? Library?
Let's go see if we can go to the tree and tell what we have seen.
Then each one of you
No,
give me
I'm
a
doing. Is
stealth check.
someone following us?
Perception check for that.
What?
Perception check.
Deception?
Perception.
Or perception check for that.
And a stealth check
for
to
what?
successfully sneak to the tree.
What's
Perception to
what did you
notice.
say?
Perception check to notice where if somebody is following
Oh.
you or not, and stealth check
okay.
to see if you successfully sneak to the tree. And I will be basically
Oh.
using the group average, basically.
Why can't I roll
18.
crap? I got 8 on both.
Well, you
God.
notice Jasmine, you notice nobody's following
Mm-mm. And I'm
you, and
tripping over myself. Yeah.
pretty much. And good. Now then, total of stealth was.
It's that short sword I've got strapped to the inner thigh
Your
that's
short
like
sword
tripping me
got
up still.
stolen.
I
Reminder:
keep
your short
poking
sword
myself.
was stolen.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
stolen last time.
How'd it get stolen? I
You
keep it
don't
strapped to
know.
my leg.
You have no idea it was
Oh.
stolen either way. And
Oh,
Donut, please
okay.
stealth check and perception check if you want to see if anybody is following you.
Yes, it was a
But
18 for perception,
I need to
and I'm about to roll.
remove short
Yeah,
sword
nah, it's not,
from my.
it's not showing.
Okay. Good.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gold, you should probably get advantage on this stealth check because you're on top of me and I got a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, I'd say unless he's going
Alright, perception
up there and screaming for you to turn left, turn right, giddy up.
then I'm still waiting for the stealth check, Donut.
I made the perception check to see if anyone is following us.
Yes, and I still need
I'm
a
And then
stealth check to see
stealth
if you
reloading
check.
Yeah,
successfully
stealth.
managed to get stealth.
Yeah, I'm reloading
Ah.
the site because the site broke on me.
Well,
Oh,
I heard technical
well,
difficulties.
with the
technology.
perception checks, with the 18,
And that's a
the
15. Oh
15,
yes!
and the
Oh
8, with the
yes!
13. Yes, I know.
15!
Nice, good. Now just let me
The
tell you,
fucking thing!
you know, no one is following you. It's an empty hallway, and even outside you see no one following you. And you successfully, barely managed to avoid any guards seeing you, and
Cool.
arrive at the tree. Let me just. This is the map, right? Yes, this is the map.
Okay. Yep.
And you
The
successfully
cool
entered the tree.
tree.
Inside you see the tiefling, Kito, the... Fuck, I forgot the race name. Kito the bird, Kito the kanku,
Kenku.
Kito
Yeah,
the
the
kanku,
Kenku.
and the human, then the human, and yeah, and the elf basically that gave you your weapons. We're currently just in the middle of an argument. What are you doing now that you have entered the room?
Um, the argument was was having the argument? Kinku and who?
Everybody. They are currently all arguing about the portal that just appeared and what to do, what's happening,
Oh,
who did
I'm gonna say
what.
really loud. Hey guys, did you notice a portal that just opened?
They all turn their attention towards it. Yes, we noticed. We basically tasked to collect everybody else who were at the workstations and bring them back to the set. So we know that there's a portal opened up, which is why we are currently having this big discussion right now to find out who could have caused the portal to open up, because no one in this
or
house,
anything having a connection.
uh, no one. Wait, what did you just say? Because you were extremely quiet, and then bad connection was
Oh.
what I hear.
Yep. I think he disappeared.
Ah, yeah, you did.
Yep.
Now then,
Probably bad reception.
We are currently discussing how this could have happened, because no one in this house that we know of has the power to make such a portal appear. And how did you even get out of your cells?
I opened the
We
door.
broke out.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh yes, we could feel it in the palace, and I'd be afraid that there was something bad going on around. So we decided to do something ourselves. We actually got to the portal room and saw what is going on. There was now, Gian, correct me if I'm wrong. It was a Warforged, a Drow, and an elf, a high elf that came through the portal, and
An elf, yes. I
also
did not
the
specify what kind of elf, but yes, it was an elf. And one of the wizards that
oh
basically was sending the information also appeared in the portal after vanishing.
yeah, I transmit this information for them. Maybe this is new.
Okay, good. This is crazy. First, well, our first thought that was that they maybe hired somebody to make a portal directly to the upper, to the overworld to try and get more people working. But since you just said that one of their own people just got vanished and then reappeared there, that means that they did not hire anybody and that this is even news to them. This is very much confusing.
It appeared it was, from what the guards that were left said, they had no clue where it came from.
Okay. This is very strange.
Interesting.
But that you are now that you are here, we need to discuss some things. Currently, it's just 8 of us. Barely enough to even fight enough people, but you as a group could take down roughly 8 guards with good luck, I would say. That's
Okay.
still, and we as a group can also take down a few people, but we need more people on our side, more of the inmates that can help us.
Just to break out some more inmates and arm them.
Yeah, that's basically what should be a plan. Just talk to the inmates that are near you, nearby, and try to find out if they like it here, which is very unlikely, and tell them about little plan. But if you do not trust them, take them out.
Take them out? You mean like kill them?
Yes.
Oh my!
Because if you told them and they seem untrustworthy after that, like they plan on telling the guards or anyone else, it is too high of a risk to keep them alive.
How
In
about we
order to
don't tell
save,
them everything? We just ask them, do you want to get out? And if they say no, we just kill them anyway.
Well, it would most likely be easier to do that, yes. But just try and get it out through small talk, because if a lot of people just start dying, it's gonna cause
True.
for an
A lot of
investigation.
suspicion. So we're just bringing out the ones that want to come, not to tell them what's going on until we bring them here.
Yes.
And lock the other ones back in their cells.
Oh, that's better. I wasn't in the idea of cold blood murder, even when we're talking about slaves, people. I am a slave
Meh.
by all means.
Then get somebody to join you who does not have a big problem with that.
Well, maybe we got a point. Let's go then.
Because would you rather be free or be killed by the guards?
And that
Because
is
that
why
is
we
most
don't
likely what's
tell
going to
our whole
happen.
story.
Because you are most likely getting killed the guards, if the guards find out.
Yeah. And that is why we do not tell every slave what we are doing until they come here and hear it from you. We just ask them if they want to get out of here, and we bring them with us. And if somebody does not want to come, we just lock them back up. We can lock them right back in their cages, and they can stay there.
Question, friend.
Yeah.
If we are going to cause a jailbreak, which I am all for, we will require better arms and armor. Do you have access to metal that you can spare?
Oh. At the smithy, there's obviously armor and clumps that have used armor that's unusable. So, technically speaking, we could start making arms. Safara, can you make armor pieces out of the scraps? And he turns to the, not human, but water genasi that's working at the smithy. And she just goes into thinking.
If you give me an hour, I can certainly do so.
Well, the only problem with that would be that the smithy gets guarded by 4 guards every night. So they would need to be taken out because during the day, it's more accessible, but it's also going to cause more questions if you aren't at your workplace. Even though they don't seem to have anybody there, there is somehow always someone watching.
Is there a way to convince them that they are using me in the wrong capacity?
Do you know how to work in a smithy?
I do indeed.
Well, then it shouldn't be too hard of a problem. You simply need to show them that you can make things in the smithy.
Excellent.
Can I have an idea as well. If it's okay.
Shoot, what's your idea?
Can gold be the liaison
The what
to
now?
do the convincing? Can gold be the liaison, the intermediary between Iron Hand and the guy in the forge? Since gold has worked there before and kind of has worked up a reputation.
Oh, there are
Also,
currently, let me think, the Safara, the half-orc, the human who you hate, and Gold himself, so technically you would just need to talk to one of the, there are 4 people, no 5, that you can talk to. If you talk to one out of the 5 people, it needs the okay from one of the other 4 people, so it would be more practical to talk to one of the 4 people instead. And these 4 peoples are the Fender, his left and right hand, and the mistress. And the 5th person is Safara, who needs a thumbs up from someone else.
I don't follow.
To get him, you know what, fuck it, technically what I just said is bullshit. As long as some of the drow see him actually being capable of working in the smithy, it's totally fine. So yeah, he could just work in the smithy. It would cause a bit of confusion at first, but which it should be resolved relatively quickly.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a forge cleric then, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. Now, and besides just getting more people to join our cause, do you have any more questions that we might be able to
Mm,
answer?
Before I go, I want to ask, do you know anything about a cave inside which there is a lake and there apparently is a creature of power that can concede desire to anyone strong enough? Have you ever heard this story?
Yes, I have heard that story. It's a pretty well-known tale in the Underdark. Everybody who has grown up here has been told it and scared to bed by their parents. So yes,
Well,
it's
it
a
seems like one of the new slaves have been there and back. Should I bring him here?
which slave has been there?
He's working in the library, so it would to bring him here. Do you know which one is the new library worker?
He turns to Keto and Keto just not. Yeah. Yes, I know him. What? I did not think that you would have powers. I just.
Oh, but he does. He is constantly protected by some kind of magical armor.
No, then
Just
yeah.
a minute.
Bring him in next time.
I got it.
Mindy
Yeah,
is just
what
kind
could
of
you
like
just
Sorry,
do
say?
guys.
do do
Yeah,
do do.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nope.
Take him with you and try and convince him to fight for our cause. If he's willing to fight, then yes, bring him here. If not, yeah, that's gonna be a different story.
Okay.
Understood.
Now then,
That's it then.
good. Now then, try and go back to your cells, and better not get caught.
Okay,
Of course.
let's head back.
Can I exchange my light crossbow for a short sword?
Yeah, sure.
Is there any by any chance I can do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
So
would like to do that, please.
yes, then you can change your light crossbow for a short sword. And
Because, because
you,
the fight from last time kind of showed me that I need a melee option.
well, you basically get back to your cells as things have calmed down for the most part. And I'm still gonna just use the same stealth rolls that you had before. You manage to avoid uh, anybody noticing you, and then you are back at in your original cell where the white dragonborn, the half-orc and the dwarf are gone. They have seen the open door and have just booked it.
Oopsie. Okay,
Was that
so if
not the
we
plan?
stay in the room, no, wait. If we stay in the room, we can blame them. That's awesome.
Yeah, true.
For crack opening the door. Ah, well, I'm down with staying here until the dust settles.
Well, everybody is confused and running around. It might be the best time to sneak back in before they notice that we are gone. Once everybody has stopped running around, then we'll be sneaking through empty halls instead of chaos.
Why can't
Yes.
we just take this option to leave in the chaos?
Do you know a way out?
Go through the front gates.
Oh, that
Most
won't
likely
be
by the
very
And
start.
easy.
and then there's also as well there's that cave that Iron Hand and I found uh
Oh,
down in the mine.
that sounds more interesting.
The one with the stone that made you high.
Yes. Yes.
Tiny friend, I don't want you to die.
All we need my character all we need is to find some rope and a grappling hook.
I can give you that.
So
No, I don't know how
you
long.
go to the mines and into the mine shaft below?
I don't know if we want to go down into mines right now. We don't have enough experience yet.
Well,
Who knows what is down there?
Hmm.
I mean, you can
Well,
attempt to do something.
if we have time, I can turn the useless armor into useful armor.
Ah,
Well, and I guess leaving now would not be any help to our friends, right?
I
We did
suppose
Yes.
that
accept
is
the
true.
mission.
Yes.
So what's your plan? Current plan?
I was figuring we were back to the cell to pretend that never
Hmm.
happened.
Yeah.
Just
So we don't tip off anybody on what the heck's going on.
yeah,
this might be our only chance to leave though.
We're just in there playing dragon chess this whole time.
As no we have to replace the bar in front of the door. They'll know that we escaped.
yeah. We can
If
say that it was the other guys,
yeah, the people
We
that are
can
missing.
or yeah,
Well, the dwarf never said he was leaving.
Well, the dwarf, they are all gone. They ran while you were out.
Oh, good. So we can blame them and
Oh,
just go
they
sit
did.
in our
Okay.
cell.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's what I.
So we can go back and sit in the cell and just say, see, we are very good slaves. We did not leave.
Yes, exactly.
So
That would be my
Might
plan.
even earn us some honor with our captors, so that maybe we'll get more rights and things, so that you can use the forge more.
Mindia is the most experienced of the common ways of doing things. I will be inclined to agree with her.
Well, thank you.
My primary task is now to keep you all safe. The safest place is probably the cell.
Okay, so
Good
that makes
idea.
three of us who agree.
Tiny friend, I understand your desire to escape, but we need a bigger distraction to make sure all of us can get out. I am sure you can get out on your own. I have confidence.
You can do
If
it.
you
We
say so,
believe
Iron
in
Bank. If you say so, Iron Bank.
you.
You keep giving me new designations every time you say my name. This is most amusing.
Oh, but have you found the money yet?
I haven't
Usually I
told him,
just
so
pay the iron price.
The iron, right?
Wait, are you guys just like sticking money in me?
Maybe.
No, no, it's not that. It's not like that. It's not like that. No, what she meant is that if you look for a treasure, you will find out it was within you all along.
Yeah.
Yes.
During our first session, we had I had my character Gold came across a bag of gold, and we decided we were trying to figure out a place to hide it. So I rolled a sleight of hand and stealth check, and while your character wasn't paying attention, I came up, opened up your chest compartment, put the bag of gold inside it, and closed it.
Oh well,
Obrigado,
now
Evangeline.
by now it's a part of me,
Beijinho.
so you're gonna have to ask for it back.
Beijinho.
Thought it was his legs.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
slag.
roll.
It was a slag. You hit the money in the leg, which is hilarious.
I had to make
Yeah.
the joke when we were looking for gold. I was going to say the gold is inside you all along, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise. Now I
That's amazing, though.
Yeah, you've got money hidden inside of you in a bag.
I rolled a natural 20 on that stealth check, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the great news is nobody but me can get that money out now.
Yeah.
Is anything metallic that is either on my person or is inside my person gets integrated.
Uh-oh.
That's just base Warforged.
Well, it is in the bag, so it's not directly touching you. It's in the bag, then comes the metallic, so it's
And we're
not
not just
powerful.
using you like a piggy bank.
I mean, player wise and character wise, I wouldn't care.
Now then, let's continue
That
on.
would be funny. We're like, here, open your mouth. I have a gold piece. Hold this for me.
You gotta feed the Warforged.
Shall we continue? So,
Back in the room.
Yes.
your current plan is you just go back to your room, basically.
Yes.
Good.
We'll go back to ourselves.
uh,
Our cell.
two normal guards just yanked the door open and look inside as they saw that the barricade thingy was broken, and they just see the four of you. Where are the other three?
They left.
No, they left.
They just walked out. They did not wish to play games with us.
Yep, I have
How
not
did you
seen
even
them.
get that dragon chest ball?
Oh, poof. I can make it this. It's a trick. Conjure a flower for him.
He let me just roll the d20 for him to see his reaction. I got a natural 20. He takes the
Yeah, I
flower,
found it.
looks at it very confused, and then thanks you by punching you in the face.
Oh,
Question.
Okay.
Nah. But he slips and accidentally punches his friend in the face.
Wow.
I basically rolled a
I'll
natural
probably-
1.
A nat 20 to a nat 1. Goodness gracious.
yay.
You got both of them.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you need some help over there?
I am-
Stand back! And he draws his shots off.
Stay back, stay back. Stay
Of course. I'm back.
Easy there, friends. I just want to make sure you're all right. My primary function is to cure the wounds of those harmed.
The other guard speaks now. Ignore it. He hits like he hits like a child.
Are you
He
going
hits
to
like
let
a
him talk to you
girl.
like that?
Oh
What did you
God, we're
just
gonna
say?
incite a fight between them.
I turned to the guy that punched and was like, "Are you going to let him talk to you like that?"
They just he just looks angrily at you, then at his friend, then back, then at his comrade, then back at the other guy, and then he just takes out the shots at an attack. Oh shit!
After 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
oh, bastard.
Called it.
And he deals 6 damage to him, which very much bloodies the other drow, and they just start fighting. The other
Not
one got a 7. I don't know why it's always rolling twice, but I'm taking the second one. Misses, and the other one gets another fucking natural 20.
Goodness gracious! I just
And
started a
Freaking
brawl.
Man.
And
you
you
wanted
see,
him to punch him again, and he freaking attacks him.
and you see, the funny thing is, Drow have not a lot of hit points, so his friend just bleeds out on the floor. Dead.
So I'm gonna like
Okay, I have an
spare
action.
the. Okay.
Well, you see the
No, okay.
problem.
I want to.
Yes?
I'd like to cast hideous laughter on the guy who's the friend.
On which guy? On the guy who is
There,
attacking on the one who dealt the first punch?
one of them is lying on the ground, just barely alive, right?
The other one is dead. They have 13
Dead.
Killed him.
they have 13 hit points. The guy dealt 16 damage.
Oh,
He's dead.
I want like, so it's two. The one dead, one alive, right?
Yes.
fully
Is there a
dead.
third one?
Heard.
Dead.
So the one who is alive is. I would like him to make a save,
Wisdom
or he's
save?
going to be laughing. I think so. Let me check.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, it's wisdom. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
That's
he's just
natural
rolling
20.
all the 20s today. Goodness gracious.
Well, he has advantage because of fair ancestry, and he got an 18 and
Oh
a natural
yeah,
20.
heard that.
We're drow,
Okay.
man.
I cannot hear you guys. I do not know what's going on.
He got a nat 20.
Yeah, so I started a fight between the guards, and one of the guards killed the other guards, and then passed a saving throw when our wizard friend tried to get him to laugh maniacally.
And now his attention is at you guys. Weapon drawn.
I'm staying back. I'm still back by wherever we were playing Dragon Chess. I am nowhere near the door. I am just watching this in shock.
I'm gonna kill
What happened
you.
after he cast Tasha's hideous laughter? Because y'all guys broke up like crazy.
He got a natural 20.
Oh. Yeah, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
safe.
Yeah.
And he just, his sword's still bloody, and Crusader, he jumps at you, trying to hit you. And he
Oh,
got
Jesus.
a 14. There's a 14 hit.
Oh, it's not a reaction to yeah, it matches exactly.
Well, you take 6 piercing damage as he strikes at you with his short sword. He is now dead set on killing you guys, it seems.
Great.
My character Gold will pop up, get in between Crusader and the guard, and of course in between everybody else, and issue out a loud squeak. Can I get a Constitution save for the guard, please?
Well, wait, why isn't that getting give me the other contact? He got an 8 because I'm taking the first one. not the
Okay.
second one. I would have taken the second one if he had advantage, but it's not magical, so he only gets an 8. Yes, what happens?
He takes 6 thunder damage and is thrown back 10 feet.
Wow, that's how my stuff is health. Well, you yeet him back out of the room, and he takes those 6 damage. What would the
Close
rest
the
of you guys
door.
like to do? He's out through the door. Out through the
Close the door.
You close the door?
And does anybody
Yeah.
else take any damage? Because that was a loud squeak that can be heard 300 feet away.
Wait a minute, that's Thunderclap
What's
user's
the
cast,
range
right?
of? Yeah.
Thunderclap has
No,
a
that's
5.
thunder. No, it's thunder wave.
Ah, no, it's only the guy, as it is an area of effect spell, so it's only the guy, no one else takes the damage, I think.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone in front of me.
Yes, and
Yeah,
he was the only
so
person in
just
front of
he
you, so
takes it.
only he, yes. But he's,
Yeah.
and he's standing back up. Melinda, you are trying to close the door?
I want the door
away from my
closed.
friend!
I
Drag
didn't
the dead
say
guy to
I'm
the cell.
moving. I'm not moving. I just said close the door. Close the
Crusader,
door quickly.
Crusader, you want to drag the dead guy into the cell?
Oh, so wait, no. If she's not actually trying to close the door, I'm gonna step out and go for the guy that just hit me.
Yeah.
I'm in automatic response mode.
Okay,
Oh,
what do you
okay.
do? You're gonna hit him with a short
Okay.
sword? You're gonna punch him in the face? What
Yeah,
are
I'm
you doing?
yeah. So the short sword deploys from my arm because it's integrated into me, and it's going to be 22 to hit
That's a hit.
for 9. And I'm pretty sure this is overkill,
Yeah, that's
Um,
overkill. You overkill by 2 hit points.
but also
Awesome.
he takes 6 fire damage because he just got smoked.
Oh shit, you just killed 2 guards. What do you do with the bodies?
Drag him into the cell and close the door.
You drag them in the cell and close the door?
And then
Do
I'm
we
gonna
want them in our cell? Why do we want them in our cell? Shove
because
them in front
I'm
of someone
taking
else's
I'm
cell.
trying to like are they like wearing armor?
Yeah, both
Oh,
of them are
they-
wearing chainmail.
Okay, yeah, I'm stealing the chainmail and making it part of me.
And they both have short swords, hand crossbows, and some drow crossbow bolts. Basically, special crossbow bolts with that can poison,
Poison.
and make you unconscious.
So I'll take the hand crossbow, and I guess I'll turn it into a light crossbow for me, considering size. Will it? Or no? Or is that just wishful thinking?
It's gonna stay the same stat-wise, but
Okay. Well, if it's a hand crossbow, then no, I actually cannot take the hand crossbow. Never mind.
well, and it's a hand crossbow made for drow, but because of your size, technically speaking, it is a light crossbow, but because of for you, but because of how it is built, it still does the same damage like a hand crossbow.
Okay. Because I have proficiency in light crossbow, not hand crossbow.
Well,
So.
I mean, technically speaking, I think for proficiency, it can be counted as a light crossbow for you because you are using both hands for it, not one hand.
Yes. Yes.
So it's proficiency-wise, you can consider the light crossbow, but damage-wise, it's a hand crossbow.
I'm gonna steal a short sword
Um.
and strap
Also, as
it
well,
to my leg again, under my skirts.
Yeah.
And this is out of character, but can they fit down the poop hole? And if not, can we chop them up to fit them in?
Yes, I said
Oh my God.
it's a deep poop hole, and because I mean, you can also chop them up to make them even smaller and fit even more in, and then you each take a dump, which will hide it even
I
more.
need.
That you.
Do they have
Yeah,
money?
yeah. So
Do they,
while they are
before you
hiding the
do that,
bodies,
wait.
after
Before you do, does he have any money? I need money.
yeah,
I
so
was gonna
Give me an
say,
you guys loot
can
investigation
we?
check for money.
so
An
you guys
investigation
loot the
before.
bodies. I'm standing in front of
Yeah,
the door, blocking like just in sentry mode, blocking the view of the room.
So why
Um,
not just close the door?
I got
yeah,
a
close
15
close the door,
investigation.
and then
I got a
stand in front of
25.
it so that no one can see through like the window.
Got it. And the rest of you give me investigation checks to search the bodies.
25.
15.
Gold, do you also search
You
the
find
body?
all the good shit.
Give me a second.
Yes. Yeah, but it's for money specifically.
Don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't.
Gold.
Yeah, mine's for anything.
Good. Then.
And you said
Yes.
what skill did you need me to roll?
Investigation.
Investigation.
3.
Okay, good. Let's do
Oh.
it from the top to the bottom. Donut, you pick yourself the one that got killed by his friend. And Melinda and Gold, you two share the other one. And Donut, on this guy you find a small purse in which are 10 gold pieces.
Cool.
So that gives us a total of 35 gold.
Melinda, next up is Melinda. If you're 15,
Yeah.
you also find a purse, but this time on the guy that got killed by his friend, so to speak. And you find like 6 gold pieces. And gold, you find a funny looking hair on the head of this guy.
Oh, cool. Yank.
You now have a funny looking hair. So
Why was there a rabbit on top of his head?
funny looking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hare.
Yeah, so like in the Midwest of the United States,
I see
we
what you
have
did there.
giant
I
rabbits,
see what you did there.
and we call them hares instead of just regular rabbits.
Well, I'm speaking on what's on the normal person's head. This kind of hair.
Like a wig.
Yeah, you know what? This drow was wearing a wig. And as you try and pull off the hair, you pull off the wig, and now you have a wig of drow hair.
I have a toupee.
You okay.
It's a toupee. Oh my
And
goodness.
drow normally have hair going down to their shoulders, from the picture that is provided by for the stat sheets.
Gold just has like an umbrella of hair.
Basically, yes.
Goes down his back.
It's like it disappears. He's a hairball.
Yeah.
He's cousin it.
It. That's what I am. Cousin it.
You guys then chop up the guards and throw them down the poop hole.
Friends, if you have the spell prestidigitation, please use it to clean up the evidence.
I actually have prestidigitation.
So you clean up all the blood that would have been left behind, so there's no track of a fight ever happening. Ding, ding,
Very
ding.
good.
Two guards just disappeared. I have no idea what happened.
Feel what happened? Nope.
Yeah, all this teleportation going on. Who knows?
Might have just been sucked up by the portal.
Yeah, they got teleported into oblivion.
Yeah. who
Probably.
knows?
Probably.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
that works.
Yep.
I also use prestidigitation on anybody who has blood on them as well, but
Yeah,
that's a
that's what
mute
I
point.
Awesome.
thought. That's what I.
Yeah,
This is what I basically
exactly.
assumed, that you use prestidigitation to clean everything up that would lead to people assuming that you killed somebody. Or that somebody was killed in this
I
room.
do not want to be covered in the blood after hacking up bodies with my short sword. Thank you.
But this short sword does not have the innate ability of just going invisible. Jasmine.
Nope, that's why it's going under my skirts. Tie it to my leg.
I also take the
And I should take
crossbow
on
and I put it back on the rafters right next to the gunpowder barrel. Well,
To the barrel. You do not know what's inside of what, or what it is. It is.
oh, okay. The barrel. So yeah, up in the rafters is the barrel, crossbow, the bolt, anything else that we can't hide.
And basically the long sword that you have, great sword that you have hidden up there, I think, as well.
Yes,
Which
these
is.
rafters are huge.
Yes, they are. You have hidden quite a lot of things up there.
Did we damage the bars of the window by any chance? I vaguely remember us filing something.
Yeah, but the other people escaped, not us. So I
Yeah,
think
you
we're
can just
fine.
push the
But
blame on them.
you could just push it back into the holes or whatever. It's kind of put it
Yeah.
back up there. Anybody have heat metal?
Not at this
Yes.
level.
No,
It's a third level spell, so no, you don't have it.
not yet. Okay.
It's a second
Well,
level
that
spell.
was funny. We got one guard to kill the other guard.
And then you killed the other guard that killed the guard. What a fun encounter. I was not expecting that.
Love to surprise the DM.
Like to be fair, I was expecting to get hit. I was not expecting him to hit the other guy. I was just
I know.
mouthing. I was just mouthing off. I knew I was gonna get hit during that, but it was like, oh, okay, we're fighting now. Assault mode engaged.
I mean, he tried to, that not one, make this encounter happen, basically.
That was awesome.
That singular dice.
Yep, that's great.
So what are we doing with the second set of chainmail?
Hide it up in the ceiling.
I mean, I could turn it. I could turn it into something else if we don't want to keep it.
Wait, let me check something. I think chainmail is
Oh.
light armor, isn't it?
No, it's chainmail's heavy armor.
Ah, heavy. Okay. That means.
But like I said, I can make it light armor.
How?
You're thinking of chain shirt, which is medium armor. There's
Go.
chain mail and then there's chain shirt.
Chainmail, chain shirt. Yeah, unless you turn it into light armor, it's not gonna have. Wait, let me check something with chain.
Yep. All I need is an hour and something metal, and it'll have to be like just a normal thing because it can't be more than 100 gold. So like I can't just like spend hours making stuff and then sell it all and get rich quick. But
And check and wait, let me check. They are wearing chain shirts, and
Yes.
that's a medium armor.
they're wearing chain shirts.
Yes, chain shirts.
Okay, cool. Let me go and change my AC then.
Yeah, I misread it a bit as well.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
So yeah, there is no like chain equipment.
I think the only one is elven chain, but I might be mistaken on that.
Yeah, elven chain, that's the only light one, but it's very rare.
Okay.
With all the materials that we have, is there by any chance that we could make some armor for Jen?
Well, I just read through a train shot,
I
and
don't.
there is leather. So if you have proficiency in leather workers tools, if not, then you can attempt to make some leather
Excuse me.
armor.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna call on the god of the forge and be like, "Yo, change this into something for me, please," and use my ability.
Yeah. And Jasmine, you
Unless
have.
it can get me over a 15. Because I can cast mage armor at will. It's a
Well then,
cantrip for me and
wait.
lasts 8 hours. So unless I can get over a 15 AC, which I don't expect at level 2 to be able to get
Well then, nah.
as a
Chainmail
Yeah,
is
warlock.
don't
basically
worry about it.
nah. It's not gonna give you that. It's just gonna be the fancy armor to have, and maybe
Yeah,
gift
nah,
someone.
that's okay. Yeah, I have
So
to not
nah.
wear armor to
Oh
use
wait,
mage
wait.
armor.
Do we have a like? If we do have an hour, I could just make the chain shirt into chain mail. Can I do that?
Yeah.
And,
But I would
and
say
just
that
part it.
I would say for turning the chain shirt into chainmail, for that you would require a bit more chain. I would say you are using up the different chain shirt as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I
if
could
no one
use
else
them
can wear
both.
it, then yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was asking.
Yeah.
Yep,
Then you have an hour time to
fair.
make yourself
All right,
chainmail.
awesome.
There you go.
All right, cool.
The forge cleric doing forge cleric things.
Who would have
Yep.
suspected? Who would have guessed?
By the way, my tool proficiencies is alchemy supplies and tinker's tools.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, neat. Anyways,
I have no tools. I have none.
I can make potions and work in a forge.
well then, let me just
I can make alchemist fire.
let's just do a quick, a short cutscene. Uh, two more guards come. You explain to them that the other three people who were in the cell basically just ran away. They stand guard until the door is fixed to make sure that none of you run away. And they do not fight, and they do not react to any sort of provocation like the last one did. And
Sorry. Yep, that
then
is great.
day passes on, and on the next day, an announcement is heard all across the mansion, the house. It is said that everybody who has tools that can work with different kind of tool sets to gather at the smithy.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
great.
I'm a
Good.
library girl.
Well, that's
And I'm
helpful.
already at the smithy, so
Yeah, then let me just yeah, a few people are already at the smithy. Let me just prepare the map because this is who I am. But well, I prepared the map. You guys do me a favor and update your sheets to level 3.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
Woohoo!
For causing all of that mischief and running around amok like slaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
And killing the
where
two
is?
guards.
That's great.
And it is
Had the
max health,
best time.
correct?
Roll for me. Roll, I think. Roll or choose rolling or average, your choice.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll a d8 real fast.
Someone roll me a d6 for me.
Sure. Give me a moment. I got
Nice.
a 3 for the d6.
Oh, and that's the average of 6 anyway, so okay.
And while you update your sheets, Jasmine,
6
you
to
can pick a new
16 is
subclass,
24.
and I'll grab something to drink really quick.
I'm thinking Pact of the Tome. Is what I should
and 12 is 15.
choose for my packed boon.
I get my meta magic options.
Okay, I had a really crazy idea right now. I think this is like character development. What are the conditions for multi-class?
Okay, you have to.
Oh yeah. I'm taking Pact of the Tome. I get freaking Eldritch Blast, baby.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
love it.
for multi-classing, you have to have 13 in a 13 ability score in a particular stat in order for you to multi-class in or out of. What are you wanting to multi-class into?
Uh, a rogue.
You want to
I can't
multiclass
hear
into
you.
rogue?
Yeah, because I was lockpicking and I got some experience
Well,
with
you
this,
need
and
a
now I'm
dex of
feeling overconfident.
13. And then you can multiclass into rogue.
I need a what?
You need a dex score of 13.
Let me see. I
Does
think yes.
anybody have message?
I think no one
And
has.
does anybody need me to take mending? Because mending works on you, doesn't it?
Yes,
I
I have
have
the
mending,
Okay, never mind then. I won't worry about
but
it. Would
um,
message be something we would all like me to have?
I mean, it's useful for communication, but
yeah, if we want to communicate silently. Um, so Warforged are weird because they're both classified as constructs and humanoids. Um, so healing potions do work.
I think
Um,
if
But
I
mending
mean,
does not.
and no, and mending will work too. It's just
it
um,
depends how much. It's not really. It's not said how much it heals you, which is
yeah,
why I would say mending heals construct one hit point per use.
yeah. So like so like in combat, if you like to like just
You know what?
stabilize me, but
I think personally, as something that I would just do out of why the fuck not? Like here, most cantrips upgrade like an extra damage die at the level 5, level 11, and another one, I don't know the last one. I would do the same with mending and healing, like level 1, 1, level 5, 2, level 11, 3 hit points per usage.
cool.
To basically heal a bit more later on.
Cool. So answering
You
your
kind of like
question, I have. Sorry. Finish. Finish.
You've become robotic. I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I also did not understand a single word.
Oh, okay. So can I ask now? I was answering the question. I have 16 dexterity.
Yes, you can multi-class into rogue with that. No problem.
Awesome.
Also, if you're
So
in
I'm
D
gonna
and
do
D
this.
Beyond, if you are in D&D Beyond, and you go down to click Add Class, it will automatically pop up a window of what class you want to add, and D&D Beyond will only allow you to multi-class into something that you have the stats for already.
Yeah. Which is pretty nice.
Yes. It helps alleviate confusion. And also, I now have my signature spell, Scorching Ray. Yay.
yay.
And Scorching
Dangerous.
Ray and Pack Scorching Ray and Pack Tactics are a nice combo. Because that's 3 attacks, all with advantage.
Oh, you little fiery kobold, you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I know that I want to take Quicken Spell for bonus action.
Meta magic.
Yeah, for the meta magic. Do you think transmuted would work well? Like a transmute things into fire, so that later on I can get that extra bonus. Or do you think that's
I mean, it's your
too
choice and
niche?
your character. How do you want to build him?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, later on you get some more options for meta magic to choose from. I think it stays the same list. I'm not sure. I've never played a sorcerer before. But
Okay,
later on you get
this has nothing to do with character
another
creation
choices.
or leveling up, but I just realized that this Iron Hand that's in the Underdark campaign has the Underdark mode turned on.
Yes.
I mean, I have it turned on for most of the time because I just noticed that's just a really nice thing to have
Yeah,
active.
like it's a whole lot easier to see.
Yeah.
I kind of switch from both, but it really depends on if I'm outside or not.
Yeah, I
If
That's
just
it's
true.
right
Okay,
outside,
prefer burst in most things.
I now have expertise in sleight of hand and investigation. I think this will be the most useful thing, like much more useful than any spell. Like, like this will be awesome. Like, who needs keys anymore? We don't need keys.
You are the keys.
Ah.
Yeah, like whenever you want to go away, like go away, just talk to me. I just open the door
Ooh!
nicely.
And another thing that I just noticed, now you have proficiency in armor, light armor, so you can carry armor now. Leather armor, as an
Oh,
example.
yes, that's cool. That's
All right,
very cool.
just roll
But
the
I'll look it
test.
up in game.
Nice, it works. That's cool. I was just testing the dice
and
roller. Everybody continue.
you were supposed to give me a luck stone, correct?
I think I gave you one, put it already in your inventory, gold.
Yes, you did. So I'm just attuning to it right now.
Completely fine.
Should I have?
No
Is the
first
80
level
gold I
stuff.
have? Is that like what got put inside my leg?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure that our currency is correct and not a holdover from character creation. Because I want to
Who
do
I
things
have.
right.
I think it was 25 gold is what I gave you. Yeah, I think that's what was in the bag.
25 gold
I
plus
see
10
why,
more is
because they all
35
go
plus 7 more is
automatically to the
42.
second level.
There should be 42 gold. You should have 42 gold inside
Okay,
of him.
I shall remove. It's 42, so that's
32.
38. I have 38 extra. Boom. There we go. I am the bank.
I think I'm gonna get rid of Armor of Agathis, though. You know what? Because I have Hellish Rebuke, so.
Which is almost the same thing.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
almost, it really is
Because
almost the same.
otherwise, Armor of Agathis is a pre-used thing, and I only have
this-
2 spell slots, so.
The spells that I have are Magic Missile, Shield, Thunder Wave, and Scorching Ray. So all attacks, one utility. And then for cantrips, I have Firebolt, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation. So
Cool.
that's where
I can
all my
cast
utility is.
darkness now. And I can see in darkness, so ha ha ha.
Oh, so you picked up Devil Sight? Nice.
Oh! Sorry, I had a moment. I thought magic weapon was spiritual weapon for a second, and I was confused as to why I only did 1 damage. And then I actually realized that no, I'm just making a weapon plus 1. It's like what?
Now then, shall we continue?
I had a brain moment. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Good,
It's all
then
Oh, so
good.
you're
It's all good.
let's hop on over to the smithy where most of you are, except for Melinda, who has no true proficiencies. Sadly.
Mindia. Yeah, nope. I'm the library girl. I'm
Standing
all
there,
magic
lined up,
and shadows and secrets.
standing there lined up before the Zafara, uh, and two
that's weird.
guards. Are you stand here?
Ignore that ability check. I was testing something.
No, I did not see it.
Heard.
I have most of it just. I have two separate Roll20 tabs open. One for me as the DM and one for the people to watch. So yeah, I did not see anything. Anyways, we're being lined up there in front of Zafara, two drow guards. Standing there is the lady hated by golds. The half orc who had a small conversation with Gold before. A dwarf. Fuck, I keep forgetting name. Donan, Iron Hand, Gold, and one of the desert bandits that you saw at the auction. And Zafara then just speaks up. No, you all were called here today because each...
And your voice has gone robotic, so I cannot hear you.
Oh. Better now? Can you understand me better now?
I can
Oh,
understand
that's better.
Good. Now,
I don't know what just happened, but okay.
yeah, I also have no idea. Anyways, and now all of you were called here today because each one of you has proficiency with tools. May it be smith tools, leather workers, or whatnot. We don't really care right now. What we do care about is that you have proficiencies in tools. Now then, I already know a few of the people who know how to use tools. Wait, fuck, I forgot her name. Steffi, Stefania. She will be helping me with the smithy tools. Go to the table and continue working. Wait, let me check his name. What is... let me just... fuck. I suck at names. Yes. Korak, you just go back to the furnace and make sure that the metal stays the same. You, that dwarf, just assist Korak and the furnace, because I know you also use smithing tools. Now then, let's go to the last four of you. Donan, what tools can you use? Donan? Are you there or are you currently sleeping?
I think he disconnected.
Oh, yeah, I think he's back.
Donan, are you just sleepwalking right now or why are you here?
I'm sorry, I was disconnected
Yes, I
again.
understandable. She basically asked you several times now, what are your two proficiencies?
Oh, I don't have proficiency in tools whatsoever.
What you done?
And why are you here?
Oh,
I'm
go
not. I
away.
wasn't supposed to be here. I took the wrong
Well,
turn. I should be going to the
you have
library.
proficiency in tools.
Do I?
Yeah, you know how to use thieves' tools, but those aren't really
I
tools that you should say you have.
I'm not saying I know these tools. I'm not stupid, but
Well,
I'm stupid enough to take the wrong turn. I'm so sorry. Let me go back my way and head to the library where I am awaited.
good. Then go, please. Now
Cool.
then, Iron Hand, what tools can you use?
This unit has training in the forge and the alchemy station.
Useful. I think we have enough people working on the forge currently, so we will be mostly using your ability with alchemy. Just stand by at the site for now. Uh, just go over to the logs there. Do you go to the logs?
Yep, I'm not resisting currently.
Gold, while Iron Hand is working, you will assist him in grabbing the materials he needs to make things. Okay? Dragon, you there?
Yes, sorry. Technical proficiencies are boom boom and tink tink.
Yes, I know, Gold, I know. Just help Iron Hand while he's making potions, okay?
Okay.
And she then sends you to Iron Hand to basically stand there. So.
And so, in my helping is going to be observing. I clamber up his back and then just look over his head, looking down on what he's doing.
Yeah, and she basically, and the last guy, she sent over there to make leather thingies. Good, you two can leave now. She says to the guards, I got everything under control. They both leave, but they put two. Wait, where's the tokens? Wait a minute, but they do leave two normal guards behind to keep watch so that nothing goes wrong. Now then, Iron Hand Gold, please follow me to the back there where I will be giving you materials to make potions and such. Do you follow her?
I've no reason not to.
Yeah, and I'm currently on his shoulder, so I kind of go where he goes.
Got it.
I'm starting to like the height, being up that high.
Now then,
Makes you feel like a real dragon.
Now then,
Just a little.
here are a few materials. Just make potions and whatnot. And if you want to make anything else, just send Gold there with the saying that you need some extra materials, and I will bring them to you.
Crusader, which tool proficiencies do you have? You said it was alchemist supplies or
It's alchemy and forge.
alchemy and forge. Okay.
Yeah, so we got sent to the alchemy room.
Yeah.
There's too many people in the forge.
To basically give you some privacy. Because who doesn't want privacy when making shit that they are not allowed to?
Mm-hmm.
So how quickly and how many
some
alchemist
potions.
fires can we make?
I would say it takes
I'm hearing
about,
mud in your voice there.
I would say it takes about an hour per alchemist flask getting everything together, because it is fire related. It's basically just a small grenade.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's napalm.
Yeah, it takes an hour. You
Yeah.
can just basically say it takes an hour and a half. You make two within 2 hours, and then you got another hour to basically make something completely different that you want to.
I don't know what else we can make with alchemist supplies.
Which is why
aside from
she
oil.
just said to you that if you need anything else to make anything special, just to let her know, she will give you what you would need.
Can we get some flasks of oil so we can make an alchemist oil bomb? Which is basically alchemist fire and and a flask of oil taped together.
I would say that basically just doubles the effect radius, but she also meant like making weapons and shit because you have smithing proficiency. Anyways, do you just make alchemist's fire and alchemist's bombs? Anything else?
Do you want to make anything else, Crusader?
I mean, unless you want to try to make stuff for like our potential recruits later on, I'll just follow your lead.
So, alchemist fire. Well, it'll be the alchemist fire, and then flasks of oil will be attached to it. So they turn them into alchemist fire bombs.
So instead of just covering a 10 feet radius, you instead covers 20 feet, a 15 feet radius.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. Then,
I wish I took the catapult spell now. Does anybody have the catapult spell?
Nope.
oh, I just not. Oh, that's a dangerous combination.
I have a catapult spell, and it will hurt.
Oh no!
I just
Get
noticed
those
what
gems.
This is gonna be
what
awesome.
a deadly
Those two together.
combination.
It will
What a
hurt
very
because it's
deadly
going to be.
combination.
Can I do it as a sneak attack?
Well, it's an object and it's a spell, so sneak attack wouldn't apply. But because it's splashing directly onto a person, I would say, and it's spreading all around the person's front or back or side or wherever you hit him, it will deal more than just the basic d6, but instead 4d6.
Nice.
Because it's
If
all
I
around
take
and it's
it-
very hard to put up because it's oil. You're not gonna get that off without water, really. Even then,
Yeah,
it's gonna
you
be
have to
hard.
do something special to get rid of it, I believe.
Yeah, so you know it's not
This is
46
a
because
real
that's closer to a
nuke.
fireball. Fireball with 46 and it's a bit too cost efficient, so it's gonna deal 2d6 per turn that it isn't put out. For
I'll let you.
yeah, it's
I'll
just
let you
gonna
type
deal
all that out.
2d6. Wait, then
Are you writing that down?
I am not. I am currently driving.
good. Then I'm just gonna put it down in DM's notes. And let's cut on
Cool.
over to the library.
So, Mindia, do you have anything you want to do?
I will be translating books and taking notes for myself of anything of note or interest to me. So, yeah, just doing the normal day-to-day grind and sneaking notes of stuff for myself.
That gives me an investigation check to see if you find anything noteworthy among these books.
Damn it, 8. All I can roll is 8s today.
Well, then you find nothing noteworthy.
Nothing good today, guys. Sorry.
Then, Donan.
Okay, so I have a kind of a complex set of actions to make, and it starts with speaking with Kito. Is Kito there?
Yes, Kito is there. He's currently sitting at his table. Just
Excuse me,
reading a
Kito?
big book. Do you go to Kito?
Yes. Excuse me, Kito. Are you busy now? Can I talk to you?
Yes, what do you want to talk about?
I will speak in a very soft voice and ask him, "Can you, please cooperate with me? I would like you to write a letter to Arya and give me to deliver it."
You mean with the mistress?
Oh.
Anything you want to write in the letter, anything that is not suspicious, just so I can go to her and see for myself.
What do you?
You want
Fuck
to
you.
meet her? Oh my god. That's dangerous.
You know
I'm
what
level
you're
3 now.
signing
I'm
yourself
I'm
up for that,
bold.
right? You know what you're doing with that, right?
I will just deliver the letter. I won't do anything rash. Don't worry.
Well, it's your life. Then just let me write down the thingy that happened with the tentacle a while ago.
That thing could talk. Oh yes, that is something we should talk to her about. Write about that. It is perfectly reasonable.
Good, give me a moment. I'll just write it down for a moment. Give me a moment. And Kito
Okay,
writes it down, and then he hands it to you as a letter.
cool.
Here's the
And I
letter,
want to make my way.
and don't fuck it up.
Thank you, Kitty.
And
No, thank
and he
you.
also
I won't.
describes to you the way to the mistress.
That's the most important part of the complex set of actions that I wanted is the way to her quarters. And now
Well, it's not her
I
quarters,
actually
it's her throne room that he basically describes the way to.
okay. So how do I want to know? Like keep note of the architecture of the place as much as I can. I am probably going through rooms that I have never been in before, so
Yeah,
I'm
and
taking note of
if
all the
you
ways and
got stopped, you would,
passages.
and if you got stopped, you would, you just saw them,
Uh-huh.
show them the letter, and they just let you pass on through. And now
So
you
I'm
are
counting how
on the
many
throne.
guards. I'm counting how many guards there are in each passage. You know, I'm trying to make an assessment of how
Well,
many people she has in the entire place.
well, with each pillar that you go past, you come across 2 guards, and in front of the throne room there are 4 elite guards.
Cool. I'm
And
not looking at
that's just
the
directly the main path that you go past. You aren't
like my
going
internet
anywhere.
is not working very well today. But I will take a look at the stream later to see if you are putting something in the maps that is uh, relevant. But
Well, I
anyways,
just have a
I
different map on the showing her throne room, basically.
okay. So don't worry about it then. I will make my way in. Make myself announce myself. Excuse me, I have a letter from Kitu from the library
What is it
to be
about?
delivered. It is to be delivered 2 hands to Mrs. Arya, Mistress Arya.
Give it to me, I will take care of it. Says the
I'm
Fantasy.
sorry. It's instructions by Kitu. It should be delivered by hand.
Yes, and I take care of most of those problems that are instructed to be delivered by hand. So do you give me
It
the letter?
is it is very sensitive information.
Well, I
I
think
am
I can handle it.
only following orders. I'm only following orders. My direct uh,
Same as me, I'm also only
figure is
following
Kitu.
orders, looking through mail that the mistress gets. So we are both just following
Okay.
orders, and I think my orders are
So
more important because they come directly from the
can
mistress.
you can you make my life easier then? So I just let me know. Can I like see her getting it because I have to report back? You know.
She is directly behind me, so that should not be a problem. Just give me the letter, I will read through it, and then I give it to her.
Oh, okay. Uh,
You give the
I'll
letter?
hand him the letter. I'll hand him the letter, and I'll insist a little further. Can I see you take it to her? Can I be present when you give it to her, so I can like fulfill my duty
Just
for
wait here
Kitu?
for, just wait here for 2 minutes. That's not gonna be too hard, will it? And the mistress is
I
basically
can wait.
just sitting in the back
I,
further a bit on a sort of throne with defenders, left and right hand man standing directly near it. And he's just
Mm-hmm.
reading through the letter for a minute, and then he goes and gives it to the mistress. And you can see
Oh,
that he's giving it to the mistress.
this is what I wanted. The mistress was there all along. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
she was there
I
all
thought it.
along. She was just sitting in the back, not paying attention, drinking wine.
Oh, I see. I see. Is she accompanied?
Um,
Is there anyone with her?
well, the Fender standing right next to her, and his left and right hand man standing guard currently in the room, directly in front
Mm-hmm.
of her position, you could say.
Okay, okay. Uh, is there anything valuable in the room, like gold wise?
Give me a investigation check.
That's what I. That's what I was expecting. I'm so happy to be a rogue, man. As I said, my internet is kind of
Should I roll then?
giving me a headache here, so I'm rolling. Okay, it's open now. Investigation,
Yeah, it's a bit
and the result. It's
20.
a
Jesus
natural way 20.
Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a high ass roll.
Like, if there are magical items or powerful things that I could
Well,
also use,
just
I would be looking
let
for them
me
too.
describe what you see with
Anything
that
really.
net 24M gold and magical shit that you were looking for. Well, you see that the mistress is sitting on a golden throne.
Oh, that's very clear.
Yeah, and there's a bit of gold basically just all around near her,
Oh,
a bit just flexing wealth basically. And magical shit is you don't really notice anything except for maybe the equipment the defender and his two uh, commanders are wearing.
and can I steal any precious
No,
gold? Is
you
there?
can't.
No.
There's no way. You would need to get closer to the mistress to do that, and
Okay.
they are basically just keeping a very close eye on you.
Okay. So that's it. That's it for my action. I'll go back to the library as soon as I see her receiving the letter.
Yeah,
Maybe see if she has a reaction, if she wants to talk to me or anything. If not,
now
like just move out.
she just looks at it and then waves it away.
Okay. And I go back. That was nice. That was very productive. That was very productive. Go back to the library.
The- Got it. So now I have, it's really sitting. And basically, the very man who you very much suspect of summoning the tentacle that choked Meninda, Meninda, takes a seat across of you. Hey there, Donan. How are you?
How are you? I'm sorry, out of character. Can you repeat? Who is this person?
The hobgoblin that you very much
Oh,
think
okay.
that summoned the tentacle that
Oh,
choked Meninda.
we just crossed paths in the way to the
In
library.
India.
Now he is basically, as you took a seat in the library again, he just took a seat in front of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, how are you?
Well, I
Uh,
asked first, so.
I'm doing well. I'm doing as well as one can do in certain circumstances. I haven't eaten properly in days, but other than that, it's okay.
Well, who has eaten properly these days, anyways? Now, I think, well, last time we had such a meal again where groups could find place since the recent events. My friend, Orc, had a nice conversation with you lot.
Your friend had a conversation
I'm talking
with
about
us.
Abgon, the Orc who, as you successfully stole something from the right-hand man.
And who is your friend?
The orc that talked to you. After you convinced the left-hand man to back off, then convinced him that you did not steal that great sword of his.
Okay, so why are you accusing us?
Hmm.
Are you being friendly, or is this a threat?
No, I'm just talking to you. Can you even remember shit?
Well, there is a lot of my on my mind right now with all the translation.
Well, translating, you did not do much translating a moment. You were busy going somewhere.
I was delivering a letter reporting something that happened. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Here in the library when you arrived, conveniently when you arrived. Do you have something to do with that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. No idea.
No. So who is the one who can't remember anything, huh?
You, as you don't
Now,
even know who
okay,
my friend was, who you made an alliance with.
Hobgoblin. Now that we're talking friendly, let me ask you a question.
Sure, ask. What do you want to know?
Would you like to know a friend of mine?
It depends
Say
on the
hello
friend.
to my little friend.
I mean, what friend do you want me to know? To get to know?
It's a friend called Freedom.
Ah, the good old friend of freedom. Ah, yes, I would like to
Yeah.
know him, but before I have something to do here. And until I've done what I have come here to do, I will wait.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mental note. Maybe I should like just report this guy to Mrs. Arya because like he's here on purpose. This is not a good sign. But let's keep this to ourselves for now.
Definitely. So, I actually want to talk to you about something. And it's a question, request. It's something that I want to know of you. Why did
Please.
you? Why did you guys, as a group, leave to a tree? To a
Well,
free bit?
why why wouldn't we? It's our only open area of the entire place.
No, I
Trees
don't.
are not very common
Well,
in the Underdark. Anyway,
it's not a free place to just go off to. Now is it?
where would you like to go? Do you prefer to go to the mines? To the fucking kitchen where we have our meals? That is an awful place where I always get beaten or threatened. No, a perfectly reasonable place to go. Do you want to go with me someday?
See, I would love to, but you wouldn't have seen an elf that doesn't. You wouldn't have. I mean, you wouldn't have possibly seen an elf who doesn't work for the mistress and is planning something, would you?
I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you are saying you just went to a tree and you did not vanish. Do I understand that right? You did not enter the tree.
Excuse me, you're just speaking nonsense now. I have to go back to work, and I look at Mindy like, save me, what is going on here?
Oh, please, I think you can be
I
excused
don't know
from
what to
work
do.
for a
I
while.
am pretending I'm not listening and just
I'm just
retranslating my book like a
looking.
good girl.
You can just sit by and do nothing for a while, can't you? You can just sit there and relax for a bit. I mean, it won't hurt you just doing nothing, would it?
He'll get in trouble. Don't get him in trouble for not doing his work.
Oh, please, I will give you some
Yes.
of my work. I will give you some of my work that I have done. So you don't need to worry about not completing about not completing anything today.
Well, I will like they say like he knows. He made clear that he knows. So what's the point now? What are we to do with him? I have to consult the rest of the party. So I'm just going back to the translating job and like trying
And
to
he
to
takes the
look
book
not
away.
suspicious.
We are having a conversation. Don't try and stop it.
What do you want, Hobgoblin?
I want to know where that elf is.
I don't
You
know
want to
what
know
you're
where
talking about. How
Elvis?
many times?
What? Somebody says there's something besides someone.
Oh, you want to know about Elvis?
Hell,
No, elf. Where is that elf? That elf
how
that
many
does
times
not
do I have
work
to
with
tell you?
anybody here
I
besides
don't know.
himself and a few others. You know, you went into a tree and were there for a while after coming back out. You know something that others don't. So where is that elf?
Okay, do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know. God damn it, where's that elf?
It's in the mines. There is a tunnel there.
And that wasn't too hard now, was it?
No, it was.
Good. Here I have some of the work that I have already done. And he puts four already translated books on the table, then he goes back to his own work.
As if I needed help.
Well, he is repaying you for giving him information, but you're not, no, wait. Roll me a deception check first, to see if you can convince him that he's in the mines.
Where's deception? Deception. Oh my
Deception.
god, I should have taken. And that's one. Minus one.
Oh,
He is not in the mines. Tell me, where the fuck is he?
I already told you, man. I don't know. I made this up because I don't know. Can I roll again to try to convince him that I don't know? No, like I
Yeah,
just made it up.
roll again to try and convince him that you don't know shit.
Oh my god. Come on, dice. Give me a 19. Thank you.
Well, that's not 20 minus 1 is a 19. Now it's time for him to roll the insight against it.
Please do.
Insight. Well, at least you can finally you gave me an answer. And then he goes over to you, Melinda. Tell me, do you
Mindia.
know... Mindia, I'm sorry. So, do you know something about an elf?
Actually, I do not know anything about any elf.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Roll me a deception.
Out of character, I was asleep during that game.
You roll me a deception to see if you convince him that you don't know anything about an elf. You know something about an elf.
I know nothing about an elf.
You know
I did
something
not
about
go into the mines. I have no clue what they are even
But
talking
you
about
get
with
into
you.
a tree. And were there for a
There's a
while after coming
tree.
back out. So tell me, what do you
There's
know about
no.
an
Is
elf?
I don't know. I've been to a tree.
And you entered a tree and then vanished for a while. So what do you know?
I don't know anything. What do you know?
You know something. I know that he is here and he is planning something. So tell me, what do you know about an elf?
I don't know other than you're looking for an elf.
Yes, but you still know something about an elf. So tell me, what do you know about an
Out
elf
of
that doesn't work here? But yes.
out of character, you can just do the Santa Claus elf.
Yeah.
You know, the children's story of
The
an elf.
elf, the elf in the tree. They make the cookies. The
No,
Oh,
very,
not
that
that
very
yeah,
good
elf.
that too.
cookies. Those
Not that
elves.
that.
Is that the elf you're talking about? The one that makes the good
No,
cookies.
that's not the elf that I'm talking about. I think his name is Tess. It's something.
Does ring a
Well, if
bell?
you don't know, how is she going to know?
Yeah.
You know something about an elf that doesn't work here. And that
Oh,
doesn't
there's an elf that doesn't work here.
it doesn't work in the library, the mines, the smithy, or anywhere. You know something about an elf that is plotting against the mistress.
See, that's very interesting. Where do you come by this information?
He's the reason why I'm here, goddammit.
Are you supposed to meet with him?
No, I'm here to collect a debt. A debt that he has made.
A debt that he has made?
Yes, he's in
I
debt
don't
to
know
someone.
anything about that.
I, at least I know that he's a, I think, Mark of the Shadow Elf or something like that, goddamn. Do you know information about an elf that knows the magic?
Um, don't all elves know magic?
Yes, all elves know magic, but he knows more than just the basic magic of firebolt and some other kind of bullshit.
Well, being as I am a dark elf, I know only what I know about elf magic. But I do not know what would be considered special magic for a regular elf.
You know magic, from what I have seen.
Yes, just the drow magic that I normally do.
And tell me, yes, but he knows magic, like Arms of Haida. That's
I'm
magic that
not
he
familiar
knows.
with that.
Roll me a deception check.
22.
God damn it, none of you know shit. I need to make one. Well, next step, last person in this room. And he goes to Quito. And starts having a conversation with him. What would the two of you like to do now that he has stopped questioning either of you?
I'm thinking about pickpocketing him.
No.
Do you want to sneak up to him and try to pick his pockets?
Yes.
Fair enough, give me a stealth and a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I stealth first. This is the hard part. 16 plus 3, 19.
Right. Let me just roll something real quick.
Okay,
He
this was the
successfully
hard
sneaks
part,
up
and
on him at no sleight of hand.
now it's the dangerous part.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What
He
did you
smells
get?
bombs.
1 plus 7, 8.
As you try and pick his pockets, he just grabs your hand that which you just tried to pick his pockets, and his attention is not. So a thief, you
Oh
little
man.
dick.
Ah, I am going to
First, give me a
roll
strength save.
intimidate. I'm going to intimidate him.
Go for it, but first, please give me a strength save.
A strength save.
Yes, a strength save.
That's another page.
Let me just do something as well. If you up there as you can.
13.
Yeah, now you fail, and
Uh-huh.
lightning wraps around your arm as he just pulls on it, dealing 12 damage to you.
12.
12, yes,
Jesus
12.
Christ.
Now you can try and intimidate him.
This is going to be priceless. Just wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream like a little girl
Oh, good.
to intimidate him.
So
And that's a 5.
impressive.
Well, to save from being intimidated, I just made a con save, and he got a 23. So,
And I'm like screaming like a little girl, let me go, let me go, don't touch me, you brute.
does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
He punches you in the face.
How many hit points?
3.
How far are we from the library right now?
You far away. You are.
Okay, so
You
I
are
wouldn't be able to hear
completely.
this.
You would not be. There are like 4 doors between you and the wall of walk, so you would not be able to hear this.
All right, just checking.
Mindia, would you
I
like
had
to
a
do
good
something?
chance.
After he just punched Donan in the face and used the spell to catch this little thief.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do anything?
No, I'm just gonna look at him with, you shouldn't be messing with him.
What do you know about picking someone's pockets?
Is it my turn?
I mean, technically speaking, yes, he punched you in the face, and then it would be your turn, and now he's asking, what do you know about picking someone's pockets?
Obviously,
I'm gonna tell
nothing.
him. The only thing we all know for sure is that we are all going to die. And this is supposed to be really funny, and he's going to suffer from hideous laughter unless he passes a wisdom save.
First, I would like you to make a perception check as well. But yes, I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw as well.
That's 10.
What's your dex
But
save? Perception check? A 10? Well, you
it's a
notice
10.
you notice nothing, and he just starts laughing as he failed the wisdom save.
Yes.
Yes, we are all going to die. Yeah, that's really funny. I'm laughing with him, you know. That is so funny. No, let's just move past this, okay? There's no big deal, right?
And he just grabs your shoulder and holds something to your face while continuing
Oh
to
no,
laugh.
no, I'm moving away in my turn. I'm laughing with him, but very far away, 30 feet away.
He can't
Basically
do
just
anything when he's in Tasha's
Yeah,
anyway.
20.
he can't make an opportunity attack. He can't grab. Like in my turn, you know,
He
I'm
can't
just
do
moving away.
anything.
And he just,
Even
I
on his
won't I
can
won't
he
stay
move?
near him.
Can he move? Oh, wait.
Nope.
Wait.
He's
He
rolling on
can't
the
even.
ground laughing. He's
Wait.
incapacitated, I think.
Wait. Hold up.
I'm looking at it.
He's prone right now on the
I
ground
just
laughing.
remembered something. Nothing happens. He's not laughing. Because I just noticed that he has counterspell.
Okay, in this case, he's going to use his counterspell as a reaction, right?
Yes, he used it as a reaction. So you're still gonna move away from him?
Damn it.
I am still gonna move away, but then I'm going to get hit, right?
No, you're not gonna get hit.
Don't I get opportunity attack?
He used his reaction to counterspell your spell.
Yeah, so he can't
Oh
attack
yeah,
you.
it's true. So I can move away. That's safe.
Yep.
I'm going to move away. Certainly, it's not going to be a thrown out move. That's good.
Now his turn, he's just gonna move over to you and grab you by the shoulder and hold something in front of your face.
Oh god.
It's a crossbow. A light one.
Oh god.
He's not holding it at you, he's just holding it by somewhere and then he speaks. I think this is yours. But I'm gonna keep it as compensation for you trying to steal from me.
Yeah, your perception check that you failed.
Sorry about
He
India.
stole that from you.
Yeah, he stole your crossbow. Now don't steal from people that you can't afford to mess with. It's a life lesson. Everybody should know that. And I'm a person that you can't afford to mess with. Now get back doing whatever the fuck you were doing before. And I'm gonna go find that elf now.
Okay, a little more information than we needed.
Do you go back to your workstation?
Yeah, as far away from him as possible, and holding the blood in my nose, you know.
Well, and the blood
I
that's on
just
your
shake
arm
my
because
head.
and he then just
That was unfortunate, but the chance was in our favor, man. It wasn't that hard.
yeah, and he just walks out the door, and Kito goes after him, trying to stop him from just leaving. You two are now alone in the library. What would you like to do?
I'm okay with shenanigans for today. I just keep quiet.
Are you done screwing around? Starting fights, picking pockets, you boys. I love it.
Then, if the two of you are doing nothing, let's cut on over to the smithy. The Gold and the Crusader and Iron Hand are doing some potions. Gold, Iron Hand, would you like to make anything besides just potions by asking for other little special ingredients?
Sure.
Okay, what other things would you like to make?
How much time do we have?
An entire day?
Oh. Okay. So if I wanted like some metal to make a heavier blade.
You would be given a chest with a top layer of ingredients for more potions, and a bottom layer with metal that you
Awesome.
can use.
He's over here forging his weapons and
And whatnot.
Hey, I found good information last time in my
Um,
book.
Yeah. So, okay, so we had a. This is the next day, so I can
Your
just use
channel,
my forge stuff to make it.
well, your channel divinity comes back on a short rest anyway.
Oh.
Paladin is the long rest.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'll just take an hour to do the forge ritual to make one. Then if you'd like for me to, I can roll to like make more. To kind of like have a cache of weapons for the resistance.
What are you making for weapons? What kind of weapons are you making?
Um, Basically this like small like something that would be easy to hide.
Short
Um,
swords, basically?
Probably yeah, probably.
Short
Like
swords,
I'll like
daggers.
I use the ritual to make a long sword, but I'll make the short sword for other people because I can just integrate the long sword into me, and have that hidden.
Right, so you make a bunch of short swords.
Can you make some darts as well?
Yeah, I can do that. It's like anything metal.
Yeah, because you have the
We can
proficiency to make
arm
it.
other people as well and bring it to the tree, anything that you make too.
Yeah, that
I
was
have
definitely the plan.
uh because I have proficiency in darts and slings, so I was like, yeah, maybe.
That wouldn't hurt.
And the Halfwork also just during the day the Halfwork also just enters your room for a short amount, and when you were basically requesting it, that lays down the casts and basically also asks if he could have a small talk about freedom. Small talk about freedom and how to achieve it. Do you have to talk with him?
Do I do? Or
Do the two of you talk with him as he is planning to escape, basically?
Oh yeah, if he comes to us with a plan to escape,
Yeah, he does.
We'll I'll like subtly hint that we're part of a group that's also planning, and that we should combine our efforts.
When you say that, he nods, and then yeah, he just goes back doing what he was doing before.
Okay. Didn't try and pry a bunch of information out of you.
No, he just no, he did ask one question. Uh, when can we meet up? Basically, is his question he asked.
uh I would like to roll insight
Go for it.
to see if if he's suspicious.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Give me an insight check.
12. And
You
by the
are
way, my passive my passive
insight.
insight is 15.
Nah, he's not lying. He actually wants to escape.
Well, there's recruit number 1.
Well, I would pipe up and say, well, we will have to see, if check in with the others just to make sure.
Yeah, it's completely fine. You know where to find me.
No, you don't. Can you remind me?
We work here, all 3 of us work here.
Yes. Yes,
Wait a
tiny
minute,
friend.
wait.
I do believe this location is a
Wait,
good
who-
meeting spot.
Who approached us? I thought it was the elf.
One of
The half-orc.
Oh, the half orc. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, this wasn't the weird dude that was talking to our friends earlier. We don't know about him yet.
Okay, sorry. Half orc. Okay.
Half-orc, not hobgoblin. That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. And is it the same half orc that I said hi to earlier?
It's the same half-orc that you had a conversation with last session, yes.
Okay. I apologize. I was thinking of the wrong person.
It happens. And he then goes, no, then if you need anything, let me also know. I think I have some things already made. And he then goes back to work.
Okay, GG. Talk to you later.
The question? You have a day, and the work day starts at 6. You get to bed at like 23, so let me do some math. You have 17 hours, no wait, not 17, 16 hours of work, to work. It takes 1 hour to make the alchemist's bombs. How many alchemist bombs are you making? How many weapons are you making?
Oh, okay. So if I have 16 hours of work. So, I get if we could, 4 bombs in a long sword and 3 short swords, and then
Wait
3 suits of armor and an hour break.
Let me just write that down. 4 alchemist bombs, 1 longsword.
Yep, that I'll hide on my person.
What else?
Then 3 short swords. Well, 4 technically, because I'm going to exchange the one I have. To hide for our riot we're trying to start. And then, if I've got time, take a break to get my, Forge Blessing back. And then make 3 suits of armor, one of which will be slightly better quality than the other 2, to also hide with the swords for the
What kinds of armor are you
rebels.
making? What type of armor are you making?
So it'd probably be 3 basically like simple like light armor, nothing to like too like that would
there
like
is no
raise
light
suspicion.
metal armor. There's no light metal armor. There's only medium metal armor.
No, see that I can just use my tools to make. The 4th. Okay, so yeah, so it'd be 2 normal, this like I can use tools for, and then 1 that I need to use the power for metal. That'd be like chain or something.
So 1 chainmail.
And then 2 like studded leather, I guess.
I mean, that's not metal, but do you have leatherworker's proficiency?
Oh, you're right. It's gonna be.
It's gotta be metal because of
Yeah.
Chain shirt.
Yeah,
Maybe?
so yeah, 2 like 1 actual like pseudo chain mail and then 2 chain shirts.
Got it all written down.
Also,
and
as well, I just realized as well that I do not have short sword proficiency, so I can't even use that dagger or I can't even use that short sword that I exchanged. So I'm kind of screwed there.
Okay, so that's 12 hours. Um, and I guess just like normal like stuff to kind of like if someone comes in to check on us, like, hey, we're making this instead of the stuff we're actually making.
Yeah, basically just showing one of the finished alchemist bombs.
I mean, if we're allowed to make it, then we can make more alchemist bombs. So I was thinking like
I mean, they
have like
just want
12.
to make you potion stuff, which
Yeah.
alchemist bombs are potion shit. So yes, you are
Okay. Cool.
making potion shit, but from the potions you would only be able to keep like half of them. No, you would not be able to really keep half of the potions if you make all of the other shit as well. If you are dedicating an entire day to making alchemist bombs, you would get like the amount, you would keep the amount that you aren't giving away on a normal day.
Yeah. So I mean, basically, like in my mind, um, if you have 16 hours of work, I only need to take a break once. Um, so we can spend 4 hours making
Wait,
like
wait,
mundane
here,
stuff.
wait a moment. In 16 hours work days also have an hour break to keep you fed, so that short rest
Yeah, we
doesn't
get
take
lunch.
it away from the 16 hours. You just get a short break to get some food in, so
So
that you basically to
it's
get even more
included.
out of it. Yes, it's included. To get
Oh,
more
okay.
out of you,
Yeah.
to get even more work out of the slaves, basically.
All right. Cool. All right. So in that case, yeah. So like 4 hours to make mundane stuff. Um, and then the remaining 12 to make stuff for the resistance. Um, so that'd be like the armor, the weapons, and the alchemist bombs.
So wait, you already used the
Well,
fire
some of the
and
stuff has to go to who you're
so you're
actually supposed to
making
be
4
working
normal
for, right?
alchemist's fires as well to basically show us work.
Yeah,
Uh,
have a smoke screen.
Got it. So it's
and I
4 alchemist fire to show to give away as work.
and I'm not too sure if this changes anything, but whatever Crusader is calculating, that's also what I'm doing as well. So his
It's
calculations should include what I'm doing
Do
as
you
well.
have proficiency in smithing or
I
anything?
have alchem I have alchemist supplies and tinker's tools.
So
so he can help with the
wait,
alchemy.
Yeah,
better idea for me. Myron Head makes everything basically for the resistance and so on, and you make potions to show off as work done for the drow.
Perfect.
okay. So does that change his calculations at all?
Well, I mean, what do you make for the drow? Do you just make basic alchemist fire to show off that the work that you have done?
Oh, what can I make with alchemist supplies?
Well, you can
All I
make
know is
potions, alchemist fire, alchemist bombs, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
if all I could make is alchemist fire, I'll just make alchemist fire.
Yeah, yeah. This is what I would
If I can make
say. This is
if I
what
can make weak if I can make weak alchemist fire for the drow,
I
I will.
mean, I would just say you make basic alchemist fire, which deals a d6 of damage in a 10 feet area. And every turn it,
And I
in it, but the alchemist bomb is special because it actually sticks to a person and continuously burns it. Normal alchemist fire
and I
just lays on the ground and is unable to stick to a person, I would say.
and I
To make
dilute
the good stuff
dilute
is
the
best.
alchemist fire that I'm giving the drow to make them to make it weaker.
So you're just
And can I
basically trying to make the normal alchemist fire even weaker. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, like a
yes,
D4.
like a D4.
You know what? Then you can even make double the amount because it's weaker. There's not taking the same amount of time, which in return shows that you would have worked fully the entire time at the same stuff. So you could make
Nice.
Wait, 16 times 2. 32 weak alchemist's fire.
Nice. They're gonna think
Basically,
you are awesome.
and I won't tell them they're weak. I will say that these are, fully strength alchemist fires.
And that you were both working on them the whole time completely, and that's all you two did.
And then I'll work on weaponizing everything and hiding it underneath the ingredient box to transport it back to the resistance.
So,
And-
what else are you making with for our Crusader?
Alright, so we got weapons, we got armor. I guess I'll make some health potions to kind of
Health potions, they have a different kit, not alchemist, but they use herbalism kits.
Oh, they use herbalism? Okay. I mean that makes sense. But okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Some alchemist bombs, maybe?
Yeah, I well, since Gold is making the weak stuff that the Drow wants, but making him think like it's the actual stuff, I'll spend 4 hours to weaponize some that are full strength.
So, you make 8 alchemist bombs? In total?
Sounds about right.
Good, with that, both of you have spent 16 hours a day making shit.
Where are we storing these anyway?
Well, you have a chest with a double bottom, so basically you just put the weak on the top and the other shit below. Give it to, let me check her name again. Give the shit then to Zafara, and when she looks in it, you just mention it that below is something when nobody is listening.
Don't drop the bomb.
Yeah, don't drop the box. It's very important.
He's like, yeah.
Because let me just
very
let
careful.
me just calculate how much damage that would do to a single person in a single turn. That would do 32 d4 plus 8 plus 16 d6 per turn.
Plus whatever.
Wait, let me just
whatever
show that.
shrapnel happens.
Here, wait. Let me just put that in here. No, goddammit, not now. No, wait. It's gonna take a moment because those are a lot of dice.
All we need now is a bag of holding, and then we have a traveling nuke.
Well, I just rolled once. That's 142 damage in a single turn. And after that it deals it deals 16d6 per turn on the person that it's hitting.
Yeah, it's a traveling nuke. We made a nuke.
It's like someone stuck a bag of holding in a portable hole in an arrow and shot it at a dragon.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I mean, I don't. What's the average? Wait, let me take out the calculator. What's the average for a d4 to roll?
Like 2 or 3.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think it's a 3, maybe.
No, I think it, like I said, I don't remember. I did the calculations a while ago. I just don't remember.
Plus 16 times 4. It does an average of 128 damage.
Excuse me.
An average of 128 damage. This is enough to kill a lot of people. A lot of powerful people at that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to raise any more power. We can escape right now. Just detonate this shit in a good moment, in a good place. That's it. We're done.
Can we smuggle it into the throne room?
I mean, it's gonna be hard. Holy shit, this is a lot of power. But question, how would you activate it?
Well, with the catapult spell,
I was going to
the
say
damage
that with
is
the catapult spell, we'd send another bomb to explode the main one.
well, with the catapult spell, it deals
Yeah.
3d8 damage to the target and the object that you threw anyway.
Yeah.
So
But question,
Wow.
Oh no.
where
would
would
detonate
you
it.
hide it in the throne room at all? Because even after you kill her, there's likelihood because of how they are. Let me just change the map to the throne room real quick. Yeah. Here, you would only be able to get the mistress and her main bodyguard. That would still leave two powerful fuckers to keep you all at bay. And all
Yeah.
of the
What I was
and
Well,
all of the
imagining,
guards and all of the guards that
yeah,
are
what
still
I
so
there.
was imagining was instead of making like 100 bomb, we could make like 250 each, or something like. And since they do damage over time, we could even make like 425 damage each. So like yeah, that's a lot of people dead at the same time.
Well, it's a small area. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a. It's in a 10 feet area around the bomb. So wait, let's just assume that you would place it directly where the mistress is sitting. Yeah, let's put a 10 feet circle
it'll
around
be a
her. This would
four.
hit everything around her at once, dealing the same amount of damage to the other people. That leaves these two fuckers out. That means you would need to put bombs to where they are standing as well to take them out as well. That leaves only the guards. But currently you don't have enough people to fight the guards.
It's a plan for a later date.
Yes, it's a plan for when there are more people to fight together as one.
I was thinking, if we cut the head off the snake,
I mean, yeah, the head
Don't
is
we wish?
important, but there are two different people with their own heads as well still there, who are gonna continue on the fight and enriching themselves with power even more. So yeah. But wait a minute. Oh God. They will have the guard situation that just happened a while ago. Jesus Christ, I should not have. Jesus, I should not have calculated how much damage that would do. Anyways, you now have
It's a
you
plan.
now can make a nuke per day. Hold the fuck up. Wait,
I love it.
A nuke per day keeps the doctor away.
wait, you can make the nuke even more powerful because this is only if one person focuses on the other thing and the other does the other thing just at the side. If both of you were focusing on just the weak nukes, let me just calculate that. 2 times little times 2. If wait a minute.
just derailed the game, didn't I?
It would do 128 if you were to only do the weak ones.
These drow are very sure of themselves to let us play with this stuff.
They are. They are.
I mean, they are taking it away and putting it in a safe location after you give it to them, so to speak. But wait, let me just calculate how much it do with it here.
Tell me where is the
With the
safe
powerful.
location.
You don't know where they are putting the alchemist shit.
Yeah, I
But
don't
wait, let
even
me
know
just
if
calculate how much.
Mindio would know.
4 times. You two would 16.
Well, I'm not even wanting to use the weak alchemist fire. I'm just talking about the alchemist bombs themselves.
Well, okay, good. In it by itself, Jesus fucking Christ! I just made a terrible. I just found something terrible out. With the powerful
Alright.
ones, by themselves, on average, they will do 128 damage per turn if both of you just focus on them for a day.
Nice.
And that's per turn, and they are going to burn for they're gonna be there for I'm just gonna say a minute. So multiply
I
that
think
part
it's
times
something like
10.
that.
That's Jesus fucking Christ. That's 1,200. It's 1,280 damage.
Guys, we
In
just
total.
killed a Tarask.
We just
Yeah.
killed
We
the
just killed a
whole
Tarask at
everything.
level 3.
Oh no!
And this is just the end result of a day. Imagine if you just did this for
we're
over
gonna
a
build the
course of a month.
resistance, and we're gonna plant bombs all over this bloody place. And when we're ready to leave, we're gonna blow it to hell.
Yeah, it seems like this is what it's gonna be like. You're just gonna blow the entire Underdark
Poor
into
Mistress Arya.
I'm
pieces.
getting I'm getting some real strong like First World War vibes. You know, I think that's what they thought about it.
I mean, I'm not just gonna let you leave the
Oh
Underdark
my.
like that.
We're gonna
But
have to work to be able to do it though.
yeah, and I mean, if you just blow up the base of operations from the mistress, the others are just gonna, the other hosts are just gonna rush in there and try to get what they can, and they will not let you play with fires. And they have soldiers that are rested, and you probably don't have that. And where are you gonna retreat to? To a house that you have completely blown to smithereens. And you can't continue keeping on fighting because there are too many drows. So what would you do after you blow the place into pieces?
Oh yeah, good point.
I think
we gotta
we can do a
find
lot better.
Run
I
like
think we can
hell.
do a lot better. I
Yeah,
think we can do a lot better.
go into the mine? I don't know.
No,
Retreat to the mine and hope that's a way out.
I think we can do like. Do you
I'm
remember
gonna
our
keep
first?
researching. I'll keep researching through these next days that you guys do that. I'll keep researching, see if I find, any sort of stuff that's helpful, any information that's helpful.
Well, can we
To
go and at least
figure out ways
investigate
out.
That what?
that small cave that we found inside the mine?
Well, I mean, you can do it on the next day, yes? But not on
Yeah,
the
Wouldn't it be
same day,
suspicious?
because the day starts at 6, at 17 hours, and it ends at 23. You get 7 hours of sleep.
Well, okay.
Oh, cool.
Roughly enough for basically a long rest for everyone. It's not the full 8 hours, but it's enough to not get exhaustion and still get the shit back after each day.
I mean, I only need 6. Elves only need 4, so
Mm-hmm.
And humans
need
also
8.
only need 6.
Transfer
No,
4. Yeah, he
elves
needs
need 4.
8.
No, it's not entirely. I mean, a normal person needs 6 hours as well. The other 2 hours are just standing guard and doing something else during that time to rest up. They
I
are
see.
basically not doing anything excessive. Same goes for
Yeah,
elves,
it's just
warforged, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just need the 4 hours of rest, and then we stand around guarding and doing do at night in the dark when nobody
Yeah,
else
like
is awake.
the reason that like I really like Warforged is that they're always on guard.
Yeah,
So
even
like
when
even
they
Yep.
just can't move, but they are still
yeah,
conscious and know what's going on
they
around
can
them.
yeah they can warn people if something's coming.
You are our alarm.
I am the alarm.
Danger, danger, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, that's a lovely callback.
Yeah.
I love that show.
I just gave you
Danger,
nukes.
danger.
Okay, so
This is slowly coming through that I just gave you basically the ability to create nukes, one nuke per day. But doesn't it have resistance against fire damage?
But then we have to kind of steal it from the actual drow, wherever
I,
they've
I just
hidden those
basically gave you
things.
nukes at level
Hmm
3.
I mean, to be
okay,
fair, they're more like the Fat Man from Fallout than they are actual like nuclear devices.
Yeah.
So it's not as extreme as like,
Well,
if we
they are
mess up, we're gonna
basically
take out.
they are roughly real life hand grenades. It's extremely unlikely that you will it stands from 1 to 1,000 that you are going to survive this.
That's why I was saying using the catapult spell because it has a 90-foot range.
Yeah, which makes it a 0% chance of survival if you throw the entire box of alchemist fire against them. Then it's completely nothing. Unless the person
Kick open the.
unless the person counterspells the spell, which makes it the possibility of them surviving. But
This is
god
true.
fucking damn it, you guys have nukes.
Sorry.
Grenades.
That was
Extremely
not
deadly
their
hand grenades.
intention, but they don't take
are
it
you
back.
guys gonna talk to us about it when we're back in the room so we can like plan what to do with it
Oh yeah, we're
together or
gonna
not?
like we're gonna explain to you what happened, what we decided to do.
Yeah,
Wait, what
like
you're
I
using
think we
and to clarify, it's each bomb is one alchemist fire and one flask of oil, correct?
Yes. In a
Okay,
nutshell,
because
yes. That's one
now
alchemist
that I'm
bomb.
thinking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, that does not sound right. Let me double check something right fast. Alchemist fire.
Well, it's an alchemist bomb, so it's a bit of it's homebrew, you could say.
Well, alchemist fire. Actually, alchemist fire does 1d4 damage at the start of each of his turns,
Well, a
and
d6.
oil. No, it's 1d4.
Oh, well then you just made basic alchemist fire. I always thought it was a d6. No, wait,
And
I
a
think that's
flask of
intact.
oil just deals 5 fire damage. So it's 1d4 plus 5 per bomb.
Well,
That's
it's
still
homebrew
insane.
anyways. It's homebrew.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's still gonna be homebrew. I'm keeping it at the 2d6 per turn. Which can be put out by dumping water over yourself by flushing the oil off.
Taking a
But who's
turn
gonna
to
have
do it.
water? Yeah,
Yeah.
taking a turn to put out the fire, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Just
They're all running away, trying to find fire. That works.
And I mean, I would say that they have a throwing range of like 20 feet. And I think that's the same range for Alchemist's fire.
Fire is 20 feet.
Until you
Yeah, then
catapult
it's still
it.
gonna 20 feet. Yes, unless you catapult it, it's just gonna be a throwing range of 20 feet, which is basically you just yeeting grenades at your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the
yeah.
fuck up.
Can we make them in such a way? I should be asking this in character. I don't know if the characters can do it. Can you
Wait.
make it in such a way that you can activate it with time or with a command? Maybe something that I can do mage
Oh,
hand
you
with.
mean
During
like a remote bomb?
Yeah, because you know what I was
uh,
thinking. I think that
okay,
if we got
I
the
I have
place,
I have a solution actually. With that barrel, and now that I have access to alchemist supplies, can I identify what's in that little barrel that's on top of the rafters?
Yeah, it's gunpowder. Yeah, you can.
That's good.
But you can't keep them.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say you
we can use
transport
that.
them through Iron Hand, and then you identified it with the alchemist supplies. So yes, now you know it's uh, gunpowder.
Nice.
We can use gunpowder and either paper or cloth, and make fuses.
Okay. Because what I was imagining is that the best use for this kind of explosion is to create chaos. So if you have a lot of them, enough to spare, we should place them like start now and start placing them in very hidden places across the entire palette. You know, like everywhere we could go, they just place them. And when the time
Yeah,
comes,
Uh,
we pass by the place and explode the place. You know,
You know
things
what?
like that.
yeah. See,
Just
that
this is
was what
something
I
I'm gonna do.
said,
You
but
know what? I'm just gonna do something. The half orc is has been moved to your room as well. So basically, he's the DM NPC. And
yeah. Yeah, so that was my idea is that we set bombs over the
Sorry, I
house.
didn't get.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but I think if we lessen it, because like my idea was too extreme. Like we wouldn't, because the other drow houses are gonna be like try to assimilate what's left of the other one. That's just how the drow work. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so if we completely destroy the fortress, we're not gonna have anywhere to defend ourselves,
oh,
Yeah,
giving us a chance
yeah.
to escape.
I'm just speaking as the half orc now, who is now with sharing the room with you guys, as he was before alone, had a separate room because there weren't enough people basically, and he's just gonna figure, why not push uh, this house back into the throne room where gunpowder has been spread around to boxes of alchemist's fire, with the fuse leading outside, and thus blowing it all up when they are all in one spot, killing them in an instant, and keeping this place together.
Good idea.
Question would be, how many levels do we gain doing this?
A lot.
The amount of XP is just like nuking an entire drow house.
Well, I mean, it would be separated across the entire Discord server who's taking part in the event and you guys, so it would be shared off to a lot of people. For that, I would use XP then to see to what level a person gets. But it's still gonna be quite a few level ups because I have not decided on how many draw there are yet. Really.
Yeah, I was thinking more not as destructive bombs and more like bombs that
Just
would
the
confuse
rulers.
them. Yeah, just like some noise, some damage, some fire, and some smoke to make
And
you.
dead
Maybe
people.
you could make. Maybe you could make bombs specifically for this. You know, flashbang
Yeah,
things that can
flashbangs and
blind.
smoke bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely what we're going to be doing the next day. Is like we Gold was all like, "Oh, destruction," and I was busy making like defenses and stuff.
But and I have now a rough idea on
And
how
then
many
after we
there
meet back
are
with you
in
guys,
this
you're like,
map.
"Well, yeah, we need to have some tactical stuff too." Um, and so that's what we do the next day is make tactical stuff. I probably still make like the defensive like armor and stuff for our resistance that we're building. But also like help with the making tactical bombs and stuff like that.
That is so fitting, that meme that you just sent. That is so fitting. And, I would need a calculator for that, but I think I now have a rough idea on how many people and how many guards there are, so to speak, and each creature has an own set on amount of XP that they give. So I will do a calculation later on. I will not reveal the number.
Hmm?
However, I will
Ever.
tell you how many level ups you would get from level 3 onward as a group of 4.
If we destroy the whole group of the
If you
house.
destroy the whole group of if you destroy the entire house, yes, I will give you an exact number of how many XP. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the exact number of how many levels you would level up from level 3 onwards. So as to not give you an exact number, but to give you vague idea how many levels 4 people from level 3 onwards would get.
And even if you don't give us the levels and we just continue on the campaign, it would just be hilarious just to know this is what would happen
Yeah, it would.
or would have happened. You know.
Well, we may have to wait until we're a little higher levels anyways before we go to full on blowing the smithereens out of a place, or at least out of the people in the place.
Yeah, and after
Doing a
that you just
full-on
basically, and after that, I'm just gonna, and after that you just start taking over the Underdark.
Yeah, we own it. We own that part of it. Yep.
And at the end you own
The
the
Darkness
entire
Empire.
Underdark and take on over the world. And free all the things.
Watch out, Mad Mage. Watch out, Mad Mage. We've got nukes.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be so much chaos. I love it.
Don't you just love when your characters surprise you?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is something I personally like to do. I like to encourage you to just think outside the box and help with stupid ideas sometimes. I'm just saying I helped you calculate how much damage this box alone would do in average. Just saying.
Now it's just a matter of will the dice provide when it comes down to it.
It's gonna be a hell of a lot damage. And it's gonna be hell of a lot nice. And,
Nice.
oh, this is crazy. This is gonna be so much
We're
fun
not
in
murder
there.
hobos. No,
No.
we're not murder
No,
hobos.
we're
Oh!
just people thinking outside.
We're just gonna
the
blow
box.
up the entire Underdark.
Yes, exactly.
This house, anyway.
And
There are all the
just
people in
because,
it.
and I mean, there's a good reason why
Does-
you would want
does-
to blow up the entire.
Isn't like
this
isn't isn't people from the Underdark under people? Does that count as murder?
Not really. I mean, they
Um,
take slaves, so just
as a
start on
drow-
killing.
I mean, to be fair, it is a gentleman's duty to try to escape. So, what happens in that process
Happens.
happens. Yeah.
And Mindy is kind of sick and tired of being treated like a slave by her own people. So, yeah. She's
mean,
not gonna
that's
bat an eyelash
the best
at it.
example
She
to
kind of
show
has a
they
personal
have.
vendetta, actually.
And it shows that drow have no real morals. They are willing to enslave their own kind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's definitely like a red flag for clerics.
Yeah, they might be bad people.
And I mean, if
they're
you think
willing
about
to
it,
even
you
enslave
are the cleric
somebody.
of this. You are the tank of this group. The cleric's the tank.
Yeah, I am technically a tank. I have the highest armor class, I think.
Yeah, you have the highest armor class. You have an armor class of 16. Even 17, I think, because you are Warforged.
Yep. I have. It's 18 now because of the. I changed the armor to
Oh, okay.
chainmail.
Oh, okay.
If
So
I,
I'm not.
if I find
I'm
it, if I
not the
find a
tankest
shield, I
anymore.
have an AC of 20.
Nice.
Nice.
There
Yeah,
you
it's gonna be
go.
high, and it's gonna be a high armor class.
Yep,
So
I'm
that's, like-
15.
That-
That's about it
that
for
is
me.
the only thing why there's a lot of times when you're not allowed to be a Warforged is just because you have, like, if you go Warforged Forge Cleric at level 1, you have 20 armor. You have to like sacrifice a spell slot to get that high. But
Yeah, but AC is worth a spell slot, I think.
yeah,
And like
You
it's
don't,
one
and,
you don't
spell
have
that's
to
slot
put.
without a
one.
shield. It would be 22 if I did that with a shield.
I'm glad that mage armor is a cantrip for me, and all of the freaking cantrips I get right now as a warlock is baller. Because I took Pact of the
Tome. Pact of the Tome.
Tome. Thank you.
You basically get
Yeah.
a spell book that's. I mean, Pact of the Tome
Mm-hmm.
Warlock is a great combination with a wizard because you can just basically resummon that tome over and over again without any consequences. As a wizard
Yep.
can lose or get his spellbook destroyed, that's not a problem. You just
Are you
get
gonna
it
Are you
back.
gonna pick up those ritual spells as well?
What?
Are you going to pick up that ritual feature as well?
I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that.
Yeah, you should have 2 invocations, but you said that you had double sight and armor of shadow, so that's both of them. So if you want to sacrifice your double sight, you
See,
can
because
get
my
ritual
pack
casting.
boon.
And yeah. And I don't even think Drow get that. Don't get the darkness feelings yet. Anyways, I think this has been
Yeah,
a
because Pact of
very
the Tome
chaotic
gives me a
session.
grimoire called a Book of Shadows. When you gain this feature, choose 3 cantrips from any class of spells list, which I love it. While the book is on your person, you can cast those cantrips at will. They don't count against you, because yeah, that's what Pact of the Tome just does for me. If you lose your Book of Shadows, you can perform a 1-hour ceremony to receive a replacement from your patron. This ceremony can be performed during a short or long rest, and it destroys the previous book. The book turns to ash when you die.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna build random character. I want to see how many cantrips. I mean, a level 1 wizard, level 2, level 1 sorcerer, level 3 warlock with Pact of the Tome, a druid, a cleric, and all classes that a bard, and all of these classes get a cantrip. And level 3 gets even more cantrips. Because level 1's
I have
unlimited.
1, 2,
I'm
3,
just wondering
4, 5, 6.
how
I have
many
7
cantrips
cantrips counting mage armor.
How many? Yeah, I'm just wondering. How many cantrips in total can a druid, a bard, cleric, sorcerer, warlock, wizard,
Well,
have at once?
well, a sorcerer, a sorcerer 3 and a warlock 3 with Pact of the Tome.
That's
Depending
5.
on what sorcerer that you get, you can have 10 cantrips in total. I actually made a character named Mistress of Smoke, and she is a aberrant mind sorcerer warlock with and a sorry, I'm trying to think of it.
Then what?
I forgot which warlock, but anyway, she has 10 cantrips.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
So I can
lot.
get 4 more
Yeah,
cantrips because mage armor doesn't actually take up a cantrip slot. So
yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
So
that's
at
kind of because I'm on vacation. But God,
so for warlocks base, just base warlock.
I mean, Pact of the
The
Tome
max,
warlock, because
the max they get is 10, and then Pact of the Tome gives you 3 more. Excuse me, it's 4. Gives you 3 more, which is 7. And then you can multi-class and get another 3 to give you 10.
But
So yeah, I think the max you can have is 10.
I'm just gonna
Well,
build a
sorcerer
character
gives you
later
4.
today. I'm just gonna
Oh,
build a character later today to see how many cantrips a character can have with every class that gives you cantrips, and if that works, and then look what class gives you more cantrips later on, basically, to just look and build a fucking character who relies on cantrips for everything.
I already
Uh,
do.
there's actually a build online that made by Nerdarchy called the Cantrip Master, and
How
yeah,
many cantrips?
ton of cantrips.
How many?
Nice.
I don't remember how
If you
how
are
many he
the
had.
most number,
But it's gonna be a lot, and I'm gonna build that character with as many cantrips as I can, and taking feats along the way if possible uh, to basically gain more levels in a class. To just look how many.
Yeah, as a
cantrips is
wizard,
gonna
I'm a
have.
charisma caster.
yeah. So at level 20, you can have 36 cantrips.
Or as a warlock.
Um,
Did I say wizard? Not warlock.
as warlock, it's like warlock, sorcerer, cleric, bard, wizard, and druid. If you take all those classes,
Is
Holy
package to
cow!
become warlock included?
yes.
Gee, 35 cantrips. That's that's crazy.
Holy crap.
That's a cantrip master.
Uh-huh.
And you can get a feat because you get the ability set increase in the feats whatever that lets you cast multiple spells at once.
Mm,
So
nice.
you can be like two cantrips per turn, like you're a fighter hitting something with a sword, and you've got 36 to choose from.
And add
my-
meta magic to it with quicken spell and double and twin spell.
And
quicken
twin
spell, you
spell.
get another spell as a bonus action, and twin spell doubles a spell basically, a cantrip basically.
Yeah, could you see me do an Eldritch Blast with all of that shit?
That's basically 4 attacks in a single turn. Oh,
And also like because Eldritch Blast splits into multiple.
Uh-huh.
it splits into 4
So like
Multiple
attacks.
things, the higher
at level
levels
20,
you
you can
go.
take out an entire army
Uh,
with
Yeah,
one Eldritch
just
Blast.
with
I
one
need to go.
Eldritch
I need to go.
Blast.
I need to go. I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, we just kind of also derailed this entire session. So
Yeah.
oh,
But I think like a barbarian with the same level needed to do that would just rage above all the cantrips like if it was nothing, right? Oh, I've got 30 cantrips for you. Rage. It's nothing, isn't it?
Maybe. Maybe a
Like-
level 20
like we're-
barbarian. That's like my Shaskov character. She literally cannot die.
Yeah. If you just wanted to have all the cantrips, you could end up at 40, but it would be a very fun character to play as.
I actually had made one. I used to use that Cantrip Master video and made a character, an NPC, and for the Warlock part of it, I kind of played it off as he didn't seek power. He got lonely one time as he was part of a bard, so he went on a date. But he didn't realize that person was a powerful. I forgot what subclass I chose. But he was a very powerful magic user, and she fell in love with him, gave him powers, but he's not looking for a relationship, so he decided to run, and he's currently living in a tower that can teleport basically at will. And so he's staying in that tower to stay away from her. She's like, I don't want to deal with you.
Commitment issues.
Well, she's a tsundere.
Not familiar with that.
Okay. Basically, crazy girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the very first thing out of her mouth was that she wanted to get married.
No view after 5 minutes of having coffee with him.
And he was like, "No, I don't want to deal with this," and she turned into a stalker.
Here's a
Nice.
cool like device. Um, this mage has polymorphed the garden to defend the mansion.
Nice.
So you know how like everybody have these shucks like
The
the
topiaries.
sculptures topiaries, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're not actually topiary, they're the creature that they're designed to represent. They just got turned into plants to blend in.
My goodness, that's a brilliant thing.
But
That is hilarious.
yeah, but like you're not sure like which topiary is an actual topiary and which is the creature.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I wonder if the reverse would be more or less effective, like make plants and then polymorph them into looking like terrible bugs, so no one would, I mean, like monsters and stuff. And like,
One
oh, I'm
one
not
thing
doing
you can
that.
do is the awakened pot magic item as a possibility.
Oh, I know the best thing.
have like
The
all the
best thing you
furniture
can
and
do
the utensils
is just
attack you.
hire gold and iron hand to be the guards, and if anyone tries to come in, they just nuke them.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Crusader, do you want to turn into a kamikaze?
GI
shove, shove,
security, identify yourself. Boom.
yeah, just shove all the bombs inside of you.
No.
You just walk up and yank. Boom!
Oh, by
Kill
the
the
way,
pig.
do you remember how much gold does Iron Hand has inside of him?
42.
32 plus 10, that's 52. Okay, like I need 40, 80 more gold to add a spell to my spell book. If you guys can lend me, if you see any gold, just let me know. I'll steal it. I'll make my
That
try
way
to
you're
do it.
picking pockets
Uh-huh.
unsuccessfully.
Okay, I'm back. I just
Oh,
saved a
Yeah,
bit of
I'm
an
really
explosive visit.
looking forward to get some gold.
I
Sorry?
curiosity question.
Yes.
Can alchemist supplies make magic ink?
If you add magic, if you add a spell slot to the mix, yes.
Because I was thinking maybe I'm not too sure if Crusader and I would be able to, but could we be could we make some magic ink for the wizard so
Yes.
that he could transmute some of those spells?
Yes, you can, and Donan, I don't know if you remember, but because the book is already translated and whatnot, cost and time to translate it is halved.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me track.
Uh,
So
so yeah, there's something mechanically I need to get the gold, but in character, what do I do with the
Uh,
gold?
you basically
Oh,
spend
I'm
it for
sorry.
resources to copy it, basically, I think. You must practice
But
this well to understand it.
in the Underdark, in
Yeah,
the situation,
basically you need
it's kind of weird, right?
you use an hour and 25 gold pieces. And the money just basically represents the material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it. Which is something I would just say
no,
you
it's
Do I?
basically give a bit of money to some of the prisoners to basically give you some special shit.
Oh,
so while I am making the weak
cool,
out.
cool. I can use these guns.
Then you basically talk yourself
Sorry,
to some
go
who
on.
know a bit more. Gonna say so. Yes, you have a bit of
Yeah, but
accessibility to magical.
uh, I was talking to the rest of the party. I have 10 gold and the rest of the party has some more if they want to invest in my magical abilities.
I think Iron Hand has basically all
Like
gold.
lend me the gold so I can buy these components, and then I pay you back with the loot
I think
we get for the
Iron
next
Hand
mission.
take 10 gold
Well,
away
Yeah.
from the
that's
money
why.
that you have because
So that's
Donan
it.
has added it to
We had
himself.
52 in total.
42.
Yeah, I have 10 pieces.
42.
42 plus
42
my 10.
was
That's
plus your 10.
that.
Plus your 10 was already 42.
So each spell costs
It
25.
costs
So I
25
should be
gold
able to
pieces
copy
per
them
spell.
both.
25 gold pieces,
I have
but you only
6
have
gold.
Ooh,
7 gold, I think I
I have
said. So,
6 gold.
I mean,
So.
in total, you guys as a group have 42 gold pieces.
Well, I have 6.
Yes, in total you have
no,
42. You need 8
I
more
have
gold
10
pieces to copy
gold
a second
pieces
spell.
of myself.
So we need 8
That's
more
why I was.
Oh, I
That's
have
why I
pieces.
was
42 in
asking.
total.
Yep, we need 8 more for you to be able to have 2 spells.
That's why I was
Yeah,
asking if I could use
I
my
was
alchemist
sure we
supplies
had.
to make the ink.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can make the ink basically. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and so would that supplement the gold? Would that supplement the gold that we're supposedly spending?
you
Instead of
know what? Yeah,
spending the
fuck it.
gold,
Yeah, why
yeah,
not?
instead of spending the gold, I use the alchemist supplies to make the ink,
Sure.
using my spell slots to help make it.
Then yes, you have enough money. If you spend every single coin that you guys as a group have, you can then basically make. Then you can then copy 2 of the spells into your spell book.
Awesome. Okay.
But
Okay.
question would is every single
Cool.
character
I had
okay
2
with
new
that?
spells.
Am
I
I
don't
muted?
remember which they were. No,
Yeah,
but it's kind of breaking sometimes.
yeah, I was just basically asking if every single character would be okay with it because I think Gold
Oh, yeah.
is a bit greedy, from what I've noticed so far.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do it if you don't want in the
Because most of the gold comes from gold.
resources of the group.
Yes, so which is
Yeah,
Because
why
I
I
I
give
don't think
mine
just
that
double
over.
health
check
would spend this
if
gold with.
gold as a
Yeah, gold.
if gold would be okay with you taking the
Yep.
money for that shit as well.
Of course. But I think he's got disconnected for a while, right?
I'm still
He,
here. I just don't know if
he
y'all
asked
guys
me if
can
he
hear
was
me.
muted. Now I can. Now we can.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We want to confirm if you are okay with spending this gold to upgrade the spells, and I pay you back later.
And he's
Oh.
gone again.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
the bank, so like, if you guys want the money back, just ask and you can have it. I don't really need anything. Like, I don't need to eat. I don't need to breathe. I just like to make stuff.
Yeah, but the GM is right. The gold is rightfully
Gold
gold.
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Gold, you know,
I was wondering if I can use the alchemist
gold's
supplies to
gold.
make the ink, and would that supplement any of the gold
Yes,
costs?
So he would
that
be the one
supplements
to give
for a spell
the.
cost. Yes, that reduces the 8 missing gold pieces. I was just double checking if gold the character would be okay with giving away all of his money.
Okay, so it would just supplement 8 gold. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
It's like
That's what I was trying to
a
figure out.
roundup. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a roundup, right?
So it's rounded down. The only question
That's
is
nice.
if gold as a character is okay with giving away his money, because to me he appears to be a bit greedy.
Yes.
Gold has forgotten that he put the gold coins in Crusader Spike.
Good. That settles that, and yes, you can just put 2 of those spells into your spell list. Okay.
And
Sure.
yeah, and
Cool.
gold is not greedy. He just likes shinies.
Nice.
That's it. He's not. I want to hoard gold and gold and gold. So I was like, oh, shiny.
And then just forget about it later on.
Pretty much.
Shit, I just...
He's like,
I don't want to go back to the toilet again.
if you give him a shiny rock, he's happy. A shiny rock and a piece of gold are the exact same thing in his eyes.
Neat.
That is adorable.
Yes, it is. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna end the stream now.
Oh yeah, probably could.
I know, but
Yeah, I think we've derailed everything so far.
Yeah. I mean, you can't derail shit with me, which is the best part, because I don't plan ahead of time, which can lead to some troublesome points, but you can't derail shit with me.